Hello everyone, welcome to Onyx Earth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So we are back with another pick a card reading. This is a timeless, love-based 18 plus reading. So the thumbnail that I made for it, it says flirt and foreplay. So we're just gonna roll with that energy and see how your person flirts, what's their foreplay, like how they engage you, so that you know they're coming on to you, or whether just in general or sexually. But again, this is an 18 plus reading, so we will delve into that, which is why I have this deck, because it is going to be our overview. I have a couple of decks for energies, variety of astrology based decks, love based decks, twin flame soulmates oracle deck, and that sex answers erotic sex oracle hybrid. So this could apply to any form of a connection. It could be an ex, a current partner, a future partner, someone you're manifesting, a crush, secret admirer, all of the things, all of the labels, you know, twin flame, soulmate, karmic connection. However it resonates for you, take it. Now, this is the point in the reading in which I verbally describe the pile selection, so that if you are visually impaired, you may select, or if you simply like to hear me verbalize it. And we do have the closed captions for those of you that are hearing impaired. It is automatically on there now, okay? So pile 1 is the red, pile 2 it is green, pile 3 is orange, and pile 4 is blue. Okay, I will give you a moment to marinate on that, and if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. All right, pile 1, let's see your person's foreplay, how they flirt. Let's just get a general energy from this deck so we can get their overview of their energy. Pile 1, let's see how your person flirts. You almost had one. Let's see, pile 1. Let's see. This person may be a bit shy. Let's see. Full intimacy. Oh, they are not shy. So number 19, full intimacy. Let's get the book real quick, because I have been doing that since I've been using this deck, because I am not as familiar with it. Let me get to it real quick. It's not gonna take long, I promise. 19, full intimacy. So just the two of us. There's a glance of the book. Just the two of us, full intimacies. This person's approach, like, this is a person that to engage you, to flirt with you, their type of foreplay is to get you alone. It's truly, like with this full intimacy card, this is a person that kind of that shy energy that was coming through is one of the two extremes. This person either is very discreet about how they flirt with you, and they may discreetly try to find opportunities to get close to you, to be intimate with you, not necessarily just sexually, but just have private conversations with you, like the sneaky kind of. And then there's the other side, that this person's all in, just out, kind of loud and proud, and just openly tries to get you alone and spend time alone with you. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom, and then we will move on to the other deck. Exactly, seeking pleasure. Like I said, this person's all in. This person's all in on trying to get you alone and whatnot. Like, that seems to be the approach, is to isolate you, so that you so that they have your full attention. Okay, so let me get another energy overview for this pile, and then we will hop right into the second tarot oracle deck to get more descriptors. Okay, yeah, really discreet and sneaky, like I said, or just openly do. So like I said, two extreme ends of the spectrum, and you know your person's personality, so you know which side you're on. Okay, so let me get one of these. How your person flirts. There's two cards, and I don't know that I'm taking them because I was really committed to the concept of one card. Okay, but I will say Earth synergy. It's confirming my initial read of getting you alone, like merging with you and being one-on-one, right? Just the two of us, as that card said. Okay. This person may be a bit awkward or clumsy in their approach to you. Okay. Still got two. So you have the third eye chakra, number 6. The frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination and our psychic power. So this is feeling, again, it's like that psychic energy. So it is that private energy, making sure, like discreetly doing it, like kind of making sure, like it's like this person may give you eye contact, that they look at you a certain way, and that's how you know that, like, they may not be talking about anything flirtatious, but the way they look at you in just casual conversation, or even as they're talking to someone else, you can see it in their eyes, the flirtatious energy that's radiating towards you from them. Like it's an energy they're sending you, right? They send you a certain energy, and it's also like being like they can, like it's on the same page. I get the feeling that you, when it's just the two of you, it's mutual. It's not like they flirt, you definitely flirt back. So this is definitely someone that you're pursuing or furthering a commitment with, because it's just the energy between the two of you. And honestly, even if you're in a setting where there's multiple people, it just feels like the other people kind of fade into the background because you two are concentrated on each other. And that's this person's energy. They're very intense in that no one else really matters when you're in the room. Like you have their full attention, okay? But there's an energy, there's an understanding between the two of you, the flirtatious energy. But it's, again, also very discreet, but you can pick up on it, okay? And you do have belief here, number 11. Same purple energy here. It says the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source, right? A strong connection though, right? Belief and the understanding, like it's like you two are very much on the same page as it relates to this person's flirtatious vibes, okay? At the bottom, you do have dynamic. Did my light just go out? It did. Let's see what's going on. What happened? So my light just went out, and it's the most bizarre thing that happened. Well, we'll work without it for now. So yeah, so you have dynamic. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. So that dynamic energy coming through for your pile, I'll put this deck over here. Again, there's a very discreet side, and then there's a very active and open side. And I do believe that your person can kind of be a hybrid of both at the same time in the way that they're flirting with you and engaging you in their foreplay, because it may be very discreet to other people, but loud to you, okay? So if it's kind of resonating both sides, that's why, because you, like, it's subtle, right? Most people won't catch it, but you know, and people that are very observant may catch it as well. But you two have an understanding, like you're on the same page. So like their flirtatious energy, while attempting to be discreet in some instances, is very, very loud, especially to those that are sensitive to energy. So let's get the details of how this person flirts with you. I love how much energy came through from just the overview though. It's interesting. And it is not lost on me that this light went out. This light does not go out, y'all. Like it goes out when I turn it out. Like oh Lord, turn it out. Okay, that may be some energy for you, but like, I don't know why it did that. But I mean, we can still see, like, it's like give some sort of visibility in the dark. Let's see what that is for you. Pile 1, victory and success. So yeah, I mean, I'm not really missing the light, so we'll see. I'll just keep going. But the 6 of Wands here, victory and success. So this person, they some of you, especially the really loud ones, they may brag and kind of showboat a little bit, like kind of let you see them in their element, their success. Like when they're good at something, they may want to do that in front of you so that you can see. Like it's a very showboaty energy, like people that talk really loud on the phone so you can hear the conversation, and people that are very active in whatever thing they're doing because they want people to watch them. They get a little showboaty in some instances. Even the quiet ones for this pile I can kind of see, but lots of crown energy, third eye energy, purple. Okay, purple may be a relevant color, but yeah, something about this person, they may praise you, they may tell you how great you did at something, they may compliment how you look, because this is a card of attention, of praise, of achievements, of recognition. They'll make sure you see that they see you and that you see them. It's all about attention, right? Full intimacy, just the two of us. You have, like, they when they're flirting with you, you have their full attention. That's their foreplay, that's their attention, is making sure you know, like, you're the only person that matters. You have their sole attention, especially if there's instances where this may be a competitive thing, where there's other people that want their attention, making you aware that you're the one that has their attention. That's part of their floor play. That's part of their flirtation. But again, definitely recognizing you for any of your positive qualities, anything good you're doing, how you look, and making sure you understand theirs as well. Okay, so let's pull 2 more and take the bottom. Hope. This is the star card. Again, lots of attention, right? This is a star, like making sure you know that you're the star. Lots of attention, full attention, okay? That is this person's method of flirting. Direct eye contact, unwavering. Like, this is the type of person that will not only watch you, but they will stare at you and like not even blink, not even have their attention falter for a moment. And this is also Aquarius energy, 11th house energy of networking, of acquaintances, of community, those types of themes. So this may be the themes in which this person is actively flirting with you, right? In those type of mission-based, community-based, collective efforts. So that may be the settings in which this person is engaging you on a flirtatious level, where that's a little bit of foreplay is happening. Okay, so let me make sure we have enough space. Okay, and then we will take the bottom after we pull our last card. Okay, pile 1. There we go. This is balance. So number 11, this is justice. This is Libra energy. You have 2 air signs on the table in Aquarius and Libra. So again, it is a mental thing with that third eye. Very mental, right? Air rules thoughts and communication and knowledge and messages. And with this third eye, that psychic energy, that sight, foresight, this person, foreplay is one foresight, but it's also a mind game. It is a mental game, okay, between just the two of you. Libra rules the 7th house of contracts, of relationships, formal relationships. Okay, so we could be talking about professional, we could be talking about marriage, any type of legal documentations, formal commitments could be related to these community or cultural or I want to say social, because I'll give it social, but because Aquarius does actually, Aquarius in my opinion rules social media, so it could be that. But yeah, definitely how they flirt with you is related to those 7th house themes as well as those 11th house themes. Okay, and you've got 2 major arcana cards out, hope and balance, right? The number 8. Okay, look, fire energy coming through again. Accelerated motion. That's the 8 of Wands. It is very rapid paced energy. When I see the 8 of Wands, when I'm pulling cards, it means that something is happening in the very, very near future. Okay, the very near future, because of the nature. Honestly, this deck symbolizes it perfectly. There could be something related to this connection that is related to the nighttime, or this person may primarily flirt with or communicate with you in the evening or later, because we do have this night sky. We have the star, and we have stars in the sky, so stars may be relevant to this connection specifically. Okay, so yeah, this person is all the way in, hot, passionate for you, and but it's a very subtle, like this person moves quickly, this person moves very openly, but something about it feels discreet. Okay, support, you've got number 33, support. So yeah, when this person is, it's all about attention. Support feels like attention. It is community energy, it's collective energy, but it is also isolation, like this, like maybe pulling you away from a public setting or focusing on you, right? Like, just one thing for sure, you have this person's full attention when they're flirting with you, their level of foreplay. Like it is all about you with this support card. Like, so they may begin to, like I say, in this energy of praise, they may make sure, you know, one, that they see you, they see where you're headed, they believe in you, right? But like, you're great at this, you're very attractive, all of the complimentary praising energy in this 6 of Wands. Here it is with the support, making sure you feel supported. And 3 and 3 is also 6. You have angel numbers here, number 11 and 33. So I'll put that there so we can maintain the space. At the bottom, you have last quarter release, and it is slanted to the right, which means that it is outgoing energy. So this person, when they flirt with you, it is most likely towards the end of something, when they're finished. It could be busy, it could be near the end of work, it could be near the end of a project, it could be at the end, after they go work out, after they do whatever they do, is when you're most likely to get this energy. And in those moments, that's when you have their full attention. They like to make sure you know that you have their full attention towards the end, right? Last quarter, and releasing, like, I'm done, it's finishing. And let me check in with pile 1. Okay, let me see. I guess we can, I don't have to have this deck in the frame. I don't want to crowd the space because I have a lot of decks that I want to go through. So we talked about the release energy, and it's there if I need to grab it again. But yeah, let's see more energy on how this person flirts with you. It's very much attention based, and making sure that you know that you have their attention. Because even in this 8 of Wands, this accelerated motion is very quickly coming within your proximity, but staring up, right? Like, look at her attention is on the star completely. Okay, so let me get more energy on what is this? Okay, look at the bigger picture. In the full moon in Sagittarius, it is in reverse, and this is exactly the energy that I've been talking about, because look at the bigger picture is external energy. It is looking ahead, it is looking forward, it is looking at everything beyond yourself. With it in reverse, it is that one-on-one energy. It is that just the two of us, full intimacy. It is not expansive, it is shrinking of an energy, a narrowing of a focus, right? So this person, a literal narrowing of a focus, right? Instead of looking at a whole scene, focusing in on one particular person, in this instance you, right? And so that is exactly what this third eye chakra belief energy is coming through for you. And again, Sagittarius, that is ninth house in reverse. I'm not going to say that I'm reading as an opposition, but you know, we do incorporate astrology here. With that, it's feeling like an opposition. Therefore, it's more of a Gemini, right? Third house energy, localized energy of communication and fixating on fixating and focusing on what's within the general vicinity of you, okay, which it would be you in this instance, and that's just this person's for flirtation and foreplay. So really making sure you have the attention. I'm actually holding this deck in reverse. So apparently that was how it is, but you have believe in the impossible, blue moon, right? So with this in reverse, because we're still going to take it even though I'm just holding the deck wrong, that's just how I was intended to hold it. It feels like it's not a rare occasion. Like this person, that's supporting energy, right? Blue moon, rare occasions, right? Support is not rare for this person. So this is when this person's foreplay, like when it's about foreplay or when this person's flirting with you, they kind of make sure that you have time, like more time. Like they may do it often, consistently, to make sure you know that it's not a one-off, to make sure you know that it's full commitment, right? Not necessarily like a relationship commitment, but that they're committed to at least, if it's new, getting to know you, or if it is a commitment of making sure you know they're engaged, because again, they don't want you to think that when they're flirting with you, when they're engaging you in foreplay, that it's just like a one-off, or that it's only going to happen every now and then. Like something about this person, they seem to give their attention to a lot of people with these this Libra Aquarius combination, and they've really, because Sagittarius in reverse, they have to consciously pull back for you for whatever reason. So that just depends on the nature of the connection that you two have and what this person does and whatnot. I'm gonna just put this here. We can always move things more into frame later on. Okay, so let me see, pile one. This is someone that will literally say, okay, you have my attention, you have my full attention now, pile one. That's this person's energy. Okay. Let's see how they flirt. That's two cards. We will roll with it. Let's see what's happening. I don't know why I picked that up like that, okay, but I guess it's not meant to be in reverse. You have Yang, which is proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. This accelerated motion, forward motion, okay? Moving, action, making sure you know that you are the focus, okay? That is this person's approach to flirting with you, making sure you know you're the priority in the moments in which they are flirting with you, giving you their full attention. I love this. I don't know that I've ever gotten this combination before. You saw me shuffle in real time. Look at that, yin and yang. But yin says intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. So look at this combination. Love that. It feels like a divine masculine, divine feminine energy combined, making sure emerging a full intimacy, just the two of us. So this could be, like I said, I say often, I use labels so that you can identify your energy in the piles. Take the labels you identify with, leave them where you do not. It feels like possibly a twin flame soulmate connection. At the bottom, you have Cancer, nurture, comfort, and protection, support. Look at that, right? So that support energy coming through heavily. That is this person's, I will layer here. So this fourth house, Cancer energy, the supporting, making sure you know that, making sure they nurture you. That is how this person flirts. They give you lots of attention. They shower you with attention, especially if that's what you need, if that's your love language. This person all in on praising you, giving you what you need, telling you who you are, making sure you know they have a balance and that you're a priority. That is how this person flirts with you. So let's move on to this Melanin Pop deck. I'm curious to see what energy comes through. I'm very impressed with this yin yang combo. Anytime you see synchronicities or alignment like that, it's always interesting. Okay, pile one. Let's see. Would you accept apology, romantic gestures, offers, higher commitment. Higher commitment. Again, romantic gestures, just the two of us. I keep saying that because that's the energy. Rapidly, yin and yang, like giving you balance, right? Actually, yin yang combined is this balancing of the scales, this Libra energy. It's two halves, I guess, of a whole. But again, would you accept? That is the energy coming through for you. Let me see if I can get 1 to 2 more from this deck. Okay. Rebel, strong-willed, protester. Hold on. Strong-willed. Okay, why is it doing that all of a sudden? There we go. Strong-willed, protester, nonconformist, opposition. That could be the nature of this energy, right? This person could be doing some form of a community service for people that are sorry to be knocking this, that need support, people that need other people to stand up for them. They could work in law, right? This person may work in law. For whatever reason, I'm getting that with this Libra energy, that's justice energy, and this rebel kind of defending and whatnot. But would you accept leading into rebel? It feels like, again, this person really not only making sure that you have their attention, but also really wanting yours, because for whatever reason you feel like you could be a bit busy. At the bottom we have third eye again. I am not going to pull another card. We're going to roll with what we have. We've got blue. Blue may be relevant because you do have that third eye chakra, third eye, and then you have a blue moon down here in the corner, remember? So that is very interesting energy for you. But it does say intuition, chakra, blue, telepathy, and perception. So you may be very psychic, right? I'm seeing that energy here manifesting. This person, like something about the eyes, definitely the case. Something about the eyes with this person. That's really what does it. That's the flirtation. That's the energy, is the eyes. Some of you, because of all of this blue energy, this person may have blue eyes or whatever, but it's all about an offer and offering attention, offering support, offering intimacy, right? All of the things, okay? So let's hop right into these love-based decks. It's all about eye contact. This is definitely a person as it relates to intimacy. The positions they'd be interested in are the ones that allow them to fully make full eye contact, that actual intimacy, that psychic connection, right? So that the yin and the yang can merge in the two of you, that balance. That's that person's energy for sure. That's the type of sex that they only want to have sex when they can be kind of face to face. Okay, so let's see, pile 1. This person's energy. Why not? It's 3. Why not? Dom sub, there you go. Okay, you could be dating someone that will be very dominant. It's up to you if this is the kind of relationship you want. But this is a sexual kink here, that Dom sub, right? Non-traditional methods, but again, still wanting to be face-to-face, eye contact. It's an energetic thing when this person's flirting, but very dominant. Someone's dominant, someone's submissive here for sure. You've got into the unknown. Again, that subtle energy we talked about earlier. You must proceed without knowing. I'm trying to get this to clear up what the future holds. Conquer your fear of the unknown. So definitely an energy of this person. It may happen unexpectedly. Like they may just unexpectedly give you their full attention when you're not, like when you don't see it coming. But it's also that mysterious, very private energy. But this connection is deeply spiritual, deeply psychic. Like it's a telepathic connection for sure, with all of this third eye energy, this merging of the yin and the yang. You also have fairy tale romance. It says this romance will feel magical. It will be an exciting adventure and perhaps a happily ever after. That's the energy coming through for you and this person. Let's move these up here. Let's do that. That way we can have this like that. There we go. At the bottom, you have on guard. Exactly. It says guards will be up in this relationship. It's okay to be cautious and take it slow, but make an effort to trust a little more. So someone may be guarded, or someone may be very stoic, or not really sharing how they feel or open about it. They may have like a guarded expression on their face, but again, this telepathic energy, this sharing of energy with this third eye, like you can feel what they don't say or how they're not communicating. Because some of you, this isn't really there's not really a default action. It's an energy, like their energy towards you shifts in a certain way that lets you know that this person's flirting with you, or that it's kind of some foreplay to lead to something else later. Let me pull from this other deck. Yeah, this is a very romantic, I say romantic, it's more spiritual than romantic. Like, this is a very intense person. It's not even about romance or love, even though I can see that for this person. It's just about the intensity of it, right? The intensity of your connection for them. You have released your ex and healing family issues, so maybe this could be relevant to the connection. I'm gonna put these back because I think I want the two that fell. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Beautiful. And then you have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Great. So like a lot of you, this is new, right? Especially with the would you accept, something new, something different. Heart-to-heart conversations, again, fully engaging you. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this is someone that is fully engaging you, and making sure that you know that when they're flirting with you, that the foreplay, fully engaging you. They may talk to you more than you're used to them talking. If this is like someone that's like that on guard energy, like they're more of a strong silent type, right? I dropped a card in the midst of shuffling. Okay, let's get more energy. Butterflies, exactly. Look at that eye contact. We were talking about that earlier. It says, enjoy the overwhelming excitement and bliss of new and old love. So we have new love again. So some of you, this is a new connection or just a rekindling of it. Just something about that is spicing it up. Maybe it could be you to opening up and to that dom sub energy, foreplay energy of fairy tale. Like it might be a bit of a role playing energy, just kind of the surprise element of it, of doing so, them doing it caught off guard, like, you know, them initiating foreplay in a setting where they normally wouldn't, or at a time that they normally wouldn't, something like that. That's part of the spark, right? Giving you their full attention at a point where you're surprised to have it, like showing up unexpectedly, surprising you. So yeah, I love that energy though, because it confirms what we were talking about earlier, that telepathic energy, that psychic connection, that merging, right? Yin and yang. Okay, I want one more and then we'll take the bottom from this deck. Thank you. Let's just put it here. Very soon. I did say this card, this accelerated motion, this 8 of Wands, very soon. So this is someone that one shows up unexpectedly sometimes, like they may leave work early or something like that, or they may plan something on a whim and then let you know. But this is someone that'll move very quickly and unexpectedly when you don't see it, sooner than you're ready. And also this is an indicator of timelines for you very soon. So this person may flirt with you or initiate foreplay very, very soon. But it says be clear about what you want, because within a blink of an eye, it will be yours. And here's that other reference to eyes, third eyes, sight, seeing, okay? Very, very important theme is the eyes here for this person. And again, it says be clear about what you want. That is this person's energy, is being clear about what it is they want. So I think I will take these two like this. That way we can layer these over here. Okay, Great. And then at the bottom, you do have annoyance. You or your partner may be annoyed right now. Give each other space to cool off to avoid more arguments. So annoyance is not, I'm reading it in various ways. I'm reading it as full attention, right? Look at the staring, watching, full attention. And I'm also seeing it as possibly why this person's engaging you in the way that they do when they're flirting, because you may get annoyed when you don't have their full attention, or they may get annoyed when they don't have your full attention. So that is why their flirtation is all about the eyes, all about engaging, observation, just making sure you know you're supported, them wanting to feel your support. That's why it's like that, because there's an energy of that may be an expectation, that may be someone's love language, okay? Let's put this here. Let's move on to this Twin Flames Soulmate Oracle deck. Yeah, definitely. This is a person that craves intimacy, especially since that is your initial overview. This is a person that may like extended forms of foreplay, okay? Like they may crave the build up longer than the sex. I'll fix these cards in a second. I just need to get a good shuffle. Okay. Like that's how I feel this person. They crave extended foreplay, right? They enjoy the flirtation stage of intimacy. Okay. So let me see. I think I want 3 from this deck. Let me see. Pile 1. Tie the knot. So again, that's that dom sub. Could be that kind of kink of tying or holding one or the other down. This person may grab you or hold your hand or something like that. Like they get touchy, right? They get touchy and clingy, and like they may hold on to you in certain settings, especially if other people are around. That's how this person, that's how you know this person's feeling very flirty. This person may feel a bit territorial as well. Like with the tie the knot, it is I don't want to call it a leash, but it's like a short, like they kind of have you on a short leash when they get like that, because they know it's part of the foreplay, and they don't want you to, they want you nearby, right? They want to be near you. Okay, we can just do that. Divine timing. It did come this way, as in it's incoming energy. So I do see with accelerated motion very soon. This is a message for you that they are coming in very soon to flirt with you. Even if this is an existing connection, you may get a phone call within a certain amount of time after watching this, or they may come home or be coming home. Even if you know it, this is just a confirmation that you're watching this in the right period of time for you. And divine timing is also that this person shows up right on time. They may schedule a certain time. They may have a certain routine as to when they flirt or have their foreplay, because it's something about timing and making time and being present, right? Being available. Okay. Let me see. I can get my last one from this deck. We will. Okay. Let me grab that from over there. You've got the real deal in reverse, and I am very intrigued about it. And let me sit with it for a second. You do have hidden feelings, a mask. This may be someone that pretends to not be available or to not be interested, especially if it's new, until they start feeling very flirtatious and clingy. Like it's certain times when they're clingy and other times where you're not sure with this hidden feelings card. I'm gonna pull one more and we'll take a new bottom, just because I want to see more about what that is, their flirtatious. It's an inconsistency with their flirtatious energy. But yeah, this is a very, I'm not gonna lie, there's a kink, right? There's a dom sub kink, but it's not beyond that energy. And honestly, I'm not even sure that that's just, like, some of you it's the kink, but others of you it's just the mirroring of that yin yang vibe that's under here. I'm not gonna ruin all of the cards to pull it out again, but that's what that is, because this feels very gentle and spiritual more than kinky. Okay, we'll see. We get one more to see this person's flirtatious energy towards you. Let me get one more. Hot lover. So it's sexy. It's fun. It's passionate. It's romantic. It's pleasurable. But it still feels vanilla. Like all of this eye contact and everything. It doesn't feel like super kinky. It may be slight kinks, but not like super freaky. Right? It's more spiritual, passionate, and pleasurable. Right? Very, very intense energy. But as far as the physical acts of sex, very vanilla, if that makes sense, okay? We have at the bottom here, connection. Look at that. Where we have it in many, many instances. We've got yin yang. We've got that balance card, which is Libra. We've got third eye. We've got butterflies and connection. Look at that forehead. It could be they may put their forehead to your forehead. They may kiss you on the forehead. That's just kind of how you know they're feeling very flirtatious, or the beginning stages of foreplay, right? That's how you know. But they connect with you. They connect, okay? And there are shadows, lots of shadows here. So it could be some hidden energy. Like it could be very a private connection, or it could be this person is not very open and transparent about how affection. They may not be like a public displays of affection kind of a person. They may value privacy, which is also an energy aligning with this intimate energy. But yeah, this person's very, very lovey-dovey and trying to merge with you spiritually. So let's get this sex energy. Let me see if I can get more of that adult themed energy, right? I'm gonna pull 6 from this deck and we'll wrap up this pile. Okay. All right, pile 1. Let's close it out and see this 18 plus energy with this person. You're the one I want. Again, touchy-feely, flirtatious. This person, when I like this leash energy, this person might try to like, when they cling, they may try to like cover you up in certain settings, like, because we do have like some social energy coming through, some outside community energy coming through. This person may cover you up, or like try to, or just not like when other people look at you or whatnot, because and like and part of their flirtation is making sure they're in, and making sure they get the clarity of you being all in on them with this. You're the one I want, right? But this is a person that's when it comes to intimacy, very, very clingy, again, like pinning down and whatnot energy. Like that's, again, while it's still very vanilla, that dom sub energy, like when they're in control, they're either wanting to pin down and to like hold you down, like holding your arms and everything, or they are the submissive and they want to be pinned down. They want to be, I guess, subdued. Okay. I don't know why I'm putting it there like that is. I mean, honestly, the energy is kind of aligned with that kink. So okay, here we go. Take the initiative, right? Accelerated motion. There's a bunch of indicators of active. So again, kissing, and whatnot, full attentional, right? Take the initiative, and this is attention to detail. So like it's the little things they do, the small details they do when they're flirting and when they're kind of teasing you for with the intention of it being like foreplay, for sex. Okay, that was interesting. Okay, let me see what's going on here. I have a couple that are on the floor. So I do have into role playing here, self pleasure and booty call in reverse. So they're not looking for a one-off. They're not looking to self-pleasure, right? I'm going to reshuffle and get more cards. I'm not going to take these since they did not flip out, but I will take these two. So feeling rejected, right? That's an energy of, especially if they feel like, I mentioned that public energy, where there's the competitive energy of where there's sexual competition, taking the initiative to avoid feeling rejected, or if they do, making sure in sexual healing, that is really the energy of this person's sexual energy. I'm getting like it's all about like that sexual healing, that deeply spiritual, third eye, psychic energy, right? That's the energy I get from your person. And because of how this fell, I am pulling 8 instead of 6 cards from this deck. So 8 may be a relevant number because you do have it a couple of times in your pile. So let's see. And since this fell, let me get a good healthy mix. Okay. Love it. Okay. Pile 1. There's 2. Could be the neck, something about the neck and the mouth and even the fingers. Expectations. Expectations feels like a teasing. It feels like foreplay. It feels like flirting with you with an intent, right? Whether the intent is to make sure you know you're the one they want, whether it's because to let you know that they're making more effort, whether it's because they're feeling rejected and they want your attention, whether it is with the expectation of sex, right? And then you do have testing of the limits, which is kind of that dom sub hot cold energy. It feels like someone that is testing the boundary of the connection, like especially if it's new, like to see if you're interested in furthering a connection or contact with them, to see if you're interested in deepening the level of intimacy between the two of you, right? Let me see. 2 more and we'll close this out. So many it's a lot of hesitation, as you can see, and that's this person's energy. A lot of hesitation. They may be uncomfortable with intimacy and whatnot. Okay, there's a card that jumped, and then there's a card here. Stolen kisses. Absolutely, there's that very private energy. But again, the lips, the gentle kisses. They may kiss you on the shoulder, the neck, the back of the neck, forehead. I just feel like a sneak of a kiss, especially in that Aquarius energy, 11th house energy. They'll sneak a kiss or something like that, okay? For sure, when they're feeling very flirtatious and anticipating later. So like, again, very private. This is a person that's very they're loud in certain instances, like I said, but very private. Want to make you scream, again, mouth. So they want with this annoyance, this person's flirtatious, like they may annoy you for fun. Want to make you scream, feels like annoying you so that they can see your fiery side, so you can say something crazy and quick-witted to them. Like that's part of the flirtation. Part of their kink is in that feeling rejected, is you saying something crazy. They like to hear you say something crazy to them, okay? But this is also very specifically energy of them wanting to merge with you and wanting to hear you scream in a sexual setting, okay? At the bottom, okay, you have, again, hiding my intentions. I think it came out here, but desire wanted to be shown. And here's that same shadowy forehead energy. If I'm not, no, it's not the exact same. It's not the exact same, but very, very similar. And again, you have it here in butterfly. So that may be the position, right? I had the light is hitting it in a different way, but that is the energy with this person. So again, hiding their intentions. They may flirt with you without you realizing it. That may be, they may not want you to realize it, or they may not want you to acknowledge it openly. They may want you to kind of just play into the energy. That may be the nature of it. But again, this isn't a hypersexual pile. It's more of a sexual healing, like a very vanilla, very flirtatious. Again, all about eye contact, all about being very grabby, sneaking kisses and stuff like that. Like that's kind of this person's flirtatious method, because they are not like a PDA person. So even when they do things that what you would consider to be PDA, it's sneaky because they kind of don't want people to see, okay? Not just be like, and this could be some connections where it's private for whatever reason, but even if it's not, even if you're an open couple that everyone knows, some things they like to keep private, and this is one of them, okay? So that is all I have for you today, pile 1. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in tune on what we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile 2, if you selected the color green, then this is your reading. I am going to pull from this deck just to get an 18+ sexual overview of the connection, just so we can see how your person flirts and what their foreplay is like, and then I will pull another overview from this deck to my left, and we'll hop right into the tarot. Okay, so let's see how to green. Let's see, what is the energy of this person when they flirt with how to? Okay, so you may have wanted to pick pile one. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really want two cards, but we're not gonna fight it. Okay, so your energy here is uninhibited and released, number 15. And then you also have that same full intimacy card. Now I'm going to, if you want to know what full intimacy is like, you can go back to the beginning of pile one. I'm not gonna reread that only because two cards came out. So let's see really quickly what the keywords for uninhibited and release. Okay. Okay, it's exactly what I thought. So yeah, it's a merging of two people, right? Full attention, full intimacy. Just the two of us is what full intimacy said, I remember. But it's also uninhibited and released. And so in those private moments, being completely fully absorbed in one another and being completely free and just really being open enough to have that wild, passionate, freaky sex. Okay, that's really the whole energy surrounding when this person's flirting with you. Like, this is the intent, this is the goal, that energy. Let's see what's at the bottom. The sweetest taboo. Exactly. So it could be energy of someone that you may not like. It may be like a bit of a forbidden or hidden thing for some of you here. Let's get more energy here to see how this person flirts with you. Yeah, when they flirt with you, it's all in. Okay, full attention and whatnot. Again, if you want to watch part one, go for it if you were called to that. But for sure, let me get another card. Like, this is a person that when they flirt with, they kind of just go for it if this is a new connection. Okay, can we get one please for pile two? That flirtatious energy. Pile one is coming through heavy. You have the this was at the bottom for pile ones, but you have dynamic. Okay, it says the frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. So this is a type of person that sometimes they want to have vanilla sex, sometimes they want to have some wild I'm hearing the word innovative, but some wild, interesting sex. Like, it just depends, like something different, unique that you two have never done before. They're open to exploring. That's the energy coming through. But that's also their energy and how they pursue you. And because I'm going to use that word because when they decide they want your attention and they want you to have theirs, they come in wide open, right? Like wild, untamed, uncaged. Okay. At the bottom, romantic love. Sorry, I'm like coughing. It says the frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. Full intimacy, a conscious lover. Okay, specific lover. Okay. Person comes in with lots of effort, lots of praise, lots of romance, wooing of some sorts. Like, they may do something over the top when they want your attention, like real dramatic, like real theatrical. That's the energy. So let me get into this deck so I can get more clarification on how this person is when they're flirting with you. Very loud energy. Okay. Pile two. It's 2 cards that hit the deck. 3. Okay, we got all 3. Love that for us. We've got number 4, the Emperor, the authority, very dominant go-getter energy. This is Aries energy. Aries is Mars. This is like the god of war. This is someone that is I don't want to say a conquest, but this, because it's romantic energy, right? Full intimacy. But this is someone that goes in wild, but strategic, with a goal. Okay, with a goal. Like, this is a person that says, I'm going for it. This is the person that says, this is, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna be in pursuit, and I'm not gonna stop until I get what I want, which is power to that dynamic energy coming through for your person. Okay, and you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is destiny. It feels like a fated connection. It's meant to be. It will be. That's this person's energy of they will have you when they're flirting. Like I said, wild and uninhibited. Okay, but this Wheel of Fortune, and it is a talk about completion of a release with the number 10, but it talks about a cycle and a rotation and a completion of a cycle. So this person's whole flirtation is a cycle. They flirt, there's foreplay, and then the end goal is to finish, which is the sex, right? Fixed energy coming through with this person, and that, like I said, that's feeling lucky, right? With the fortune, with the Wheel of Fortune. And this person's likely to engage you when they're feeling super confident, right? Like that go-getter energy, it's when they're feeling very confident, very successful, very in their element, right? Like, this is a person that when they reach a goal, that's when they'll really engage you and whatnot, because they're feeling like that's when their confidence is in the highest, when they best something, like if they win something or if they conquer something, then that's when they feel very prosperous in that Wheel of Fortune. And you have this passion ignited energy in this Ace of Wands, right? Look at that heart chakra there lit up. This person starts feeling very passionate at life and just in general, and that's when they engage you in a flirtatious way. Like when they're feeling very successful, they start feeling romantic. They may have the capacity to be romantic when they're feeling successful, okay? But lots of passion ignited when they're in this Emperor state, when they're feeling this Wheel of Fortune, okay? That's when they feel that just the two of us, uninhibited energy, that dynamic energy, okay? Great. Let's see what's at the bottom. You have exactly the Four of Wands. Some of you, there's a specific instance when this person flirted with you as it relates to them finding a new home or buying a new home or starting a new endeavor, a new job or something with this Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, when they've achieved something, right? Created a new foundation of some sort. That's when they came in really heavy with either flirtation or just they were feeling festive, so there was a lot of foreplay involved, or will be. This could be predictive energy, not just reading of a past instance. Definitely the case, but this is a person that's very flirtatious and feels good when they are stable, when they feel like that authority, when they feel like that destiny, when they feel like that Emperor energy, okay? That's when they're really romantic and whatnot. That's the energy of that. And some of you, that is the foreplay of home and going, like going to each other's homes of some sort, because this is traditionally a married couple stepping into a new home, or that's the kink of discovering new places to be intimate and whatnot, or taking you new places, exploring new places together, because that's that romantic love and its foundations and achievements. So I'm going to move this here. It is still in frame, just not completely, okay? We're making space. Get these astrology based decks. That's too many. It was only 2, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. Abundance. Number 6, the corn moon, harvest, right? This harvest energy, all of this is harvest energy. That is when this person flirts with you, when they feel really, really good. And that's how they have to feel victorious, they have to feel abundant, they have to feel prosperous. Maybe that is this person is a very romantic person, and they can only be comfortable doing so when, one, they're in their power and confident, but also it feels like money, right? New foundation, destiny, the wheel of fortune feels like money, and like that emperor chases that money. It just feels like it could be financially based. When this person's feeling confident and they're feeling stable, they can really be themselves wholeheartedly with that romantic energy. So you have incoming Cancer energy of the nurturer. Yeah. So when they step into their power, when they step into their stability, they can fully nurture the connection and nurture their relationship with you. Fourth house energy, number 4, again, this fourth house energy of a home that is being created here. And you do have underneath that, I'm going to take that emotional withdrawal, because this is what they do when they're not in that stage. And then you have 2 of Cups, which is spiritual union, which is what they do when they are in their element. And again, you have another firm foundation. So lots of cards here supporting this energy that is them and their stability, okay, and them needing to be stable, to embrace intimacy, to be I didn't put this here, I don't have to put this in that corner. When they want to be in your energy in that way, okay? So let me pull from this Moonology deck. Like dropping the cards, because like it's funny because for whatever reason, I guess like my hair is in the way. It's never in the way, but right now it is. So this person, when they're flirting, they may like play with your hair. They may like touch your hair. They may, play with their hair. It might be like a nervous thing they do, or just something they do when they're turned on is fidget with their hair. Could be that. Could be any of those I just said. So let's get more energy on how this person flirts with you. Goodness. You do have prosperity lies ahead. This person, they flirt when they are feeling very successful. Okay. Very, very successful. And this person is abundant, right? Like this may be an indicator for you that you have that coming, but your person definitely has some stuff coming their way. Okay. Talk about their flirtatious energy towards how to Cancer energy again. A personal issue reaches resolution. Exactly. When they achieve whatever goal, I'm sorry, I'm probably going to pause and get water in a second, but when they achieve it, whatever goal, whenever, or some of you, this person may be sick or may have been sick. Like when they get their health together, could be, that's probably why I'm coughing all of a sudden. Haven't coughed in a while. And now I'm like coughing throughout this pile, but it could be healing, because Cancer rules healing and nurturing energy. You do have the nurturer. So like once this person gets their health together, or after they get their health together, they'll be in a position to really engage you in foreplay and flirtatious energy, like to really be that romantic energy that you've been seeking and whatnot. Okay. And then but again, this fourth house, it could be this person's finances, right? Because it could be them stabilizing their home, finding a home. That could be it. Or some family issues, like, or someone in their family could be sick. Once they get past that, then that's when you see that, or that's the time period in which surrounding the flirtation and the foreplay, like if you're looking for timelines and such. Okay, lots of number 4 energy, lots of Cancer energy, but it doesn't have to be related to the sign of Cancer. Could just be family-based, home-based energy, especially as it relates to maternal figures. Okay, at the bottom here you have full moon in Pisces. Balance spirituality and practicality. It is being realistic about your desires and what you want, right? So this is a person that is having their higher emotional desires of wanting to engage you and being with you sexually, but also knowing that you can only enjoy yourself and live in that energy of pleasure, that romantic love, if you're stable, right? You have to have a home, you have to be in good health, you have to make sure your family is good before you can just be playing in the streets, right? So balancing spirituality and practicality, recognizing the connection, but knowing that there's work and things that take precedence over being able to nurture it, okay? And Pisces is also the 12th house energy of privacy, of health, and especially spiritual wellness and emotional wellness. That is those energies. If someone's in the hospital, or if they're nurturing someone that has sickness, this also talks about that, as well as Pisces 12th house rules hospitals. Okay. So let me get more of this energy of how this person flirts with you. But yeah, this is a person that it's all about feeling accomplished and abundant. How to this person's flirtatious energy towards you and how they initiate foreplay. Let's talk about it for pile 2. Okay, pile 2. Give me some energy on your person. Thank you. Air. I was coughing, so it could be energy surrounding like the throat, speaking, communication, and whatnot. This is a person, but it also has that dynamic, uninhibited, and release. This is a very adventurous person as it relates to sex. And that's not just, and if this is resonating with your person, if your person's very serious, because some of your person's very serious, one, they may have a hidden kink that you don't know about. If that is not the case, you know this person, this is the person you're very intimate with. It just shows that openness is just them being open once they resolve any issues or finish any work that needs to happen. Okay, and air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But again, this person, it's all about open-mindedness and being objective and learning. Once they reach where they go, it could be academic based, right? It could be based on travel, any of the things where this person engages you to flirt. Okay, to flirt, for foreplay. Air also indicates travel. Like I said, they may travel to you. They may discuss traveling and whatnot, right? Mercury energy at the bottom. Think, learn, network, and communicate. So heavy Gemini energy coming through since you have Mercury and this air card. Heavy energy of that nature. So let's see. I'm going to pull from that Melanin Pop deck. But yeah, this person's method of flirtation, before I get to it, texting, right? Calling, like the things that they say. Some of you is something about the written word. The way that they flirt with you is through text, through messages, or poetry of some form. It could be music. Others of you, this person just really talks to you a lot. Like you can hear it in their tone of voice. Their method of flirting is them being very expressive emotionally, but it's more about their tone of voice for this pile when they, it's very soft. It's very, what's the word? I don't know. It's like very alluring when this person is flirting with you. Okay, let me see what Melanin Pop has to say about how this person's flirting with you in their foreplay. Again, very dominating energy. It's conquering energy coming through of like, let me just go ahead and sweep pile 2 up. Now that I've handled my business, they may actually clearly communicate like, listen, I'm done with all of the work. Like I've gotten my health together. I've got my money together. I have my home situation together. Now I can focus on you. Now we can really do the thing. Okay. It could be a conversation that happens for you, pile 2. Okay. Let me see. Tell me more. Okay. Yes, your like lots of crossover for pile 1. I'm not gonna take the card just because I don't want all of the card. And you do have Rebel, right? yellow. Could be energy about solar plexus power, but time heals all wounds. So like if you like again, if it's a sickness, if it's a health thing, if it's an emotional thing, or if it's someone, you know, dealing with someone close to them, like family and whatnot, having the health thing, then that's been the distraction. Some of you, this person's actually gonna like try to bond with you over some type of trauma, okay? Some of you, they flirt with you literally by saying, hey, can I come, like with this fourth house in, I say fourth house of home, and also the four of wands of a home. This person flirts with you by asking if they can come over, by trying to come over to see you, by asking you if you want to come over, by kind of engaging you in kind of like domestic things. Like, so you could talk about things around the house, like just it feels like things related to your home or theirs. Like, so it could be like home activities, like watching movies, like talking about movies that you watch, or talk about what you do in your own home by yourself or with family, like bond over family, like ask you about your family, share tips about cooking, things that are very domestic in the home. Yeah, that's kind of the energy coming through, like engaging you in conversation and sharing ideas, right? About that. I have a card that just hit the deck. Let's see. It's on the floor. Here we go. Secret admirer. Some of you, it is someone that has not shared their feelings with you. You have crush, stranger, love, daydreaming, and surprises. So this is interesting energy coming through. Let me pull more so we can see. And that may be that go-getter energy, that uninhibited and released, that just let me just feel in my power and just go for it. Likely someone that is not expressing how they feel. So this feels new for a lot of you. And Four of Wands is very new energy. It is moving into a new situation. So it does feel new for a lot of you in this pile. Or at least a rekindling, okay? Like going for it. And they flirt with you. So it may catch you off guard when this person flirts with you. Like the tone of voice switch might be like, wait, hold on. Is this person like, are they coming on to me? Like you may be caught off guard how to, in some instances, depending on who you're asking about. Exactly. So I want to read this upright and reverse. It says promotions, passions, offers, stability, wealth, new ideas. Now I'm going to leave it upright just because it has more details on the upright side, but it did fall in reverse. And it says prioritizing work over love, workaholic. And I'm reading this card as both instances, okay? This is a person that probably fades into the background while they get themselves together before engaging you romantically and flirting with you and everything. That's why you have secret admirer. They'll admire you from afar, or did before engaging you on a romantic level, flirting with you, or even like this may be a person, if you are in a relationship, like a current ongoing relationship, they will literally not have any sexual desire, right? They won't flirt with you or give you any attention if the money's not right, especially if you rely on them for the home. Like if your home life isn't together with all of this Cancer energy, this fourth house energy and the Four of Wands, if your home life isn't together, this person cannot be romantic. Like they don't have it in them. They're too busy trying to step into their power to get their money right, to make sure all of your actual needs are met, right? Balance, spirituality, and practicality, the nurturer, making sure the needs of the home are fulfilled, right? A personal issue reaches resolution. Like they can't be thinking about sex and flirting and being romantic when they just want to make sure they keep a roof over your head or, you know, food on the table, right? So yeah, but again, prioritizing work over love, that's what they'll do if they have to, if they feel like they have to. And that's what they'll do when they don't feel and they're in a good position. So this career card coming out is a lot. This is somewhat, but again, when they feel this energy, right? Promotions, passion, offers, stability, wealth, new ideas, when they're feeling really creative, innovative, accomplished, financially stable and whatnot, that's when this person really opens up and steps out of that secret shell and more into whatever. You do have rebound on at the bottom, but I definitely wanted one more before I yeah. So this person is very unavailable when they're not in this energy. So you have busy, absent, taken, hard to reach. If they're hard to reach during work or whatnot, And some of you, it could be the reverse. Like they feel like you're difficult to reach at work. So like they don't really engage you until you feel open and receptive. When you reach certain milestones or whatever, they feel comfortable engaging you because they know you'll be a little more receptive to it. At the bottom, you have manipulation. Okay. It says control, influence, devious, trick, exploitative, and fool. So this feels like foreplay. This feels like this is flirtatious energy in its light sense, right? Like it could be a shadow of a manipulation of being really negative, but it just feels like it doesn't feel like that kind of a manipulation. And some of you, it is that power, that is the flirt, is to kind of be a little domineering in some senses, or to do something manipulative, like put you in a position where you have to engage them, right? Like making it like it's secret, like some sneaky energy of like putting you in a position like calculated, right? Like when they're flirting with you, it may seem casual, like it happened in passing, but really it was a setup, right? That's how it feels in some instances. So, but I will say, like that manipulation, it's like the foreplay is, them being very suggestive. That's the word I was looking for when I made that pause. Very suggestive of like, hey, maybe you should do this, pal two, or what do you think, pal two? Like they'll put you in a position where they're making you feel like you're a power authority, like you're sharing and doing something, but really they didn't need it. They just they're wanting your attention, right? They're being manipulative. You're not available unless, like some of you, if this career energy is you, they engage you regarding like your work, your projects and everything, but really they don't care about any of that. Like they're talking to you about it, they're asking you about it, but it's just because you're unavailable otherwise. So they're asking you about it because they know that's what you want to talk about, right? It's a manipulative thing to kind of get your energy, your attention. Okay, that's how it is. So let's pull from these love face decks so we can get more energy, because your person and or you feels very materially based, like really focused on goals, aspirations, right, and stability right now. Some of you, that is the talking point of the flirt. I'm realizing some of you, that is the talking point. The talking point is making sure, like talking about being stable, talking about careers just in general, talking about things that they buy, things that they like to buy, goals, aspirations. That's the flirtation of, especially if this person's very successful, very well off, doing well for themselves. They want you to know it. They'll make sure you know. They'll throw it. They'll flaunt it around like, I am abundant. I am authority. Like I have this energy. Like I can take care of you. I can do this. I can do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like that manipulation, like making sure you know, like, listen, I got it like that. That's the energy, okay? With the manipulation, this person literally, like, honestly, as part of the foreplay, this person likes to talk about, they'll talk about what they'll do to you sexually, like that. Yeah, especially with create with me under, like that's some freaky stuff. It's like we'll make something, all right, okay? So like this is some I'll do this to you. Like this is the type of person that may tell you exactly what they'll do to you sexually as a part of the foreplay, okay? Soulmate. Nice. So that's what's coming out. But look at that real intimate energy, right? Like all up in your face. That's how this person flirts with you, right in your face. It says your soulmate will come into your life to challenge you and help you grow. It will be an undeniable connection. Again, that is that energy of that manipulation. Like they'll challenge you in some way. Then that's just how they engage you. But yeah, this person will tell you straight up in your face what they'll do to you sexually. Okay? Transitional love. You're attracting a relationship that serves a transitional role. Could be the perfect pastime. That's interesting. Some of you, this is a casual thing, right? This is a casual thing. Or that's the person's some of you, this person will tell you, like, that's like their flirtation with you is that manipulative energy, like, I'll leave you. Like, they'll say that, or tell you you're not gonna leave them, like, oh, you think you're gonna leave me but you're not, kind of energy. Like, that's the flirtation, that's the kink with this transitional love. Like, you're my soulmate, like, you think this is temporary, you think you're gonna leave, you're not leaving, it's not happening, with that manipulation energy. Or like make you think they're like, I'll leave, like, what are you gonna do to make me stay? Like, that's the energy. You do have a get. I'm gonna pull a third one, but this energy repeating good on paper. Like I said, that energy, making sure that you know they're abundant, they're that authority. Because this card says, you'll date someone because you should, but the factor is missing. They don't excite you. Some of you may be in a third party situation where you have someone that you're with for stability, but there's another person hanging out there that's intriguing, that you may either be trying to resist, or there's just a certain hidden passion. So you might want to watch that. You know, we don't judge here, but I picked up on some of you may be engaging other people. You have blocked from love. Yeah, this person is very much a go-getter and open. Okay, blocked from love says, sorry, upright, there may be emotional baggage from the past blocking you from true love. It's time to release it. Well, in the reverse, it talks about that happening, coming to pass. Like, this person may talk about their past trauma and how they've gotten over it, because there is a healing, ascending energy of someone that becomes accomplished, someone that overcomes something, that succeeds somewhere. So that may be how they flirt with you, is like, this is what I used to do in past connections. I've learned, and I'm open, and I'm receptive to being in love now, or to connections. Like, this person, that may be the talking point. At the bottom, you do have divinely guided. So it says, this love will be divinely guided. Trust the process in this relationship. You are exactly where you need to be. And that is exactly this person's, where I'm gonna put this, let's put it here. That is exactly this person's approach to flirting with you, is making you feel like you are the world, like it was destiny, it was fate, it was divinely guided to one another. Like, that's the energy that this person will send to you. All right, pile 2. I did stop for a little bit, got some water, had a snack, feeling good. And I'm realizing that me doing that was kind of like a part of this energy. So, like, this block from love in reverse, right? It's like a resistance to a block. It's like this person's like, oh, like, you're not gonna resist me. Like, this person's flirtate, that may be part of their kink, of their flirtation, of, oh, you're not gonna resist me. Or maybe that's like how you engage them, and it pushes them into this conquering energy of the coming and the chasing. But I'm realizing also, like, transitional love feels like a transition. I mean, it's not like a transition, it is a transition. So that word standing out to me feels like someone that may like, part of their foreplay and their teasing is the kink, is the delay, right, of the pause. Like, they may do something to flirt, to turn you on, and then stop and leave you in suspense with this unavailable energy for a little while. That's like the manipulation energy coming through, of how they kind of engage you in their foreplay and their flirtatious energy of that kink of making you wait, or delaying that gratification, or just delaying that finish, right? If we're talking about sexual intimacy for you. So definitely the case, like somebody that gets you all hot and bothered and makes you wait till later. All right, that could be how they do with that manipulation energy. So yeah, I mean, sometimes all you need is like a little water and a snack, and that whole refresher energy, and help you clearly interpret energy. I don't know why I'm sharing that with you. It may be a message that you need to know. Okay, pile 2. Let's see. So, slipping off the top, I'll take it, but I want another one. You have soulmate here, And you have soulmate here. So that's this person's energy, right? Romantic love, soulmate. They feel like you're their soulmate. It says the person you are inquiring about is your soulmate. That sense of familiarity and comfort you feel is confirmation. And you do. You've got the Four of Wands, you've got lots of fours, stability, but then you've got this Cancer energy here, and you have under here, there it is, Cancer again. So that's all of that familiar, comfortable energy, making you comfortable. That's part of this person's flirtation methods. It's all around comfort. So whether that's making you uncomfortable as a means of foreplay, or if it's making sure you're comfortable in ways, and it could be both. It could be making sure you're provided for and comfortable in the home, but also teasing you and making you sexually uncomfortable as it really, like, you know what I mean? They're making you sexually frustrated and delaying gratification. Like, it's about comfort. That's some of this person's kink. But yeah, you definitely do have that soulmate card here a second time. So beautiful, beautiful energy. Some of you, I think I mentioned, could be a third party. Just be mindful. And the third party could be this person I'm describing, or this person I'm describing is your main person and there's an underlying person coming through. So you may pick another pile too, especially since some of you definitely have more than one person you're engaging. Okay, let's see what else we can get. Love that you get the double whammy of the soulmate. Beautiful energy. Let's get another one. How this person engages you when they are flirting and their foreplay. Okay, under the table, that could be a relevant reference. Okay, you have divine union. And it fell in reverse, but when I pulled it out, the way I was holding it is upright. But it says, congratulations, it's time to celebrate. Both you and your partner have healed and learned the important lessons to allow this union to manifest. So 2 soulmates, 1 divine union. There you go. Forgive and heal is at the bottom. As you forgive and heal, your love life becomes brighter and healthier. So if there's some baggage from past connections or within this connection, this is your confirmation to go ahead and work through that. This person's romantic side may be an expression due to something that they're trying to write. Like if they did something and this is their apologetic energy, like some of their flirtatious foreplay energy is due to them seeking forgiveness, right? Trying to find peace in the home. If you two live together, there's strong 4th house themes here. Again, so some of you could be long-term connections, living together, possibly even married. But again, soulmate, this is also a person that talks about marriage and union with you when they're flirting or when they're as means of foreplay and whatnot. But again, soulmate twice, and here you have divine union. Love that energy for you. Here we go. You pull from another deck. Okay, pile 2. Let me see how this person flirts with you. Keep an open mind. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Manipulation, expanding your perspective, have an open-mindedness is also on this air card. So something about being open-minded is relative to the connection. They may teach you things or try to teach you things or try to get you to explore certain things, whether sexually or just in life in general, because they want you to be open. And some of you, it could be that secret admirer energy, like they're not what you normally would go for or something like that, or they're different in some way from what you would normally pursue or be pursued by. That is what it is, that manipulation, opening you up to them, right? Especially if you've been unavailable. Goodness, I know I cannot make this up, y'all. Look at that. Soulmate, a 3rd time, 3 separate decks. Soulmate, divine union, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Some of you need to be told not twice, but 3 times, something like that. That is crazy. I'm going to put it here. But that's crazy. I did not. Soulmate. I don't know if I've ever seen that many synchronicities. I'm curious to see because I have the Golden Twin Flames soulmate hybrid. So it's two decks merged in one. And I'm curious to see what's going to come out of this deck. I'm going to pull three and see. I got a glimpse of forbidden fruit just now. I did. Okay, part two. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. Opening. Exactly. Opening. This person may invite you, like they may invite you places, they may invite you to their home with this key, right? But opening you up, making you more receptive to them and the connection, making you secrets is here. I did see that eye, right? Opening your sight, making you see them in a certain way. That manipulation to get you. That's what they do. They try to manipulate how you see them, manipulate how you view the connection. But definitely the case that they look at this, another lock. They may give you keys or say they'll give you keys either to their car or their home of some nature, but karmic ties, like you're stuck with me, you're bonded with me. That's how this person flirts with you in a very authoritative, clingy way, like you are mine, making sure you're open to them, you're bonded to them, and the secrets, again, that's that withholding, that energy. Okay, at the bottom you have coming together. So again, divine union. Let me move this here so that we can see, but you got two locks and all this opening energy, but again, coming together. Beautiful. I'm gonna put this up here and then I'm gonna pull from this last deck, but lots of beautiful energy coming through for you. Okay, very romantic person though, since you do have romantic love and divine union and whatnot, but only when, again, they feel stable, comfortable, and confident. Sensual is there. Okay, I'm gonna pull 6 from this deck and then we'll close it out. Okay, part two. How you I don't even know what I'm saying. How this person flirts with you. What's the foreplay for part two? Stolen kisses did come out in part one. So again, that's that secretive energy. So discreetly, you know, in a romantic way. Kisses. It's very sneaky energy. You do have secret admirer though, so that could be your confirmation as well. Come on, part two. What's that? Intimate moment. There's that more intimacy, divine union, soulmate, all of that coming through, coming together. It's all about privacy because you do have that intimacy card from that first deck that I pulled out as well. It's all about being deeply intimate and personal and private together with you two, okay? Very similar to pile one. For pile two, I'm not gonna take that. Expectations, another card from pile one. Talking you through it, right? Like they'll flirt with you, and then the foreplay is telling you all of the things, the kinky things that they're gonna do when they get you, when they get to their hands on you in private, right? Set up your expectations. This person's very, very confident because you do have two self-conscious in reverse. So again, when this person's feeling confident, that's that confirmation from earlier. They are all in with no hesitation, not holding back, especially if this is someone that often hides their affection from you. And here we are with the role playing. Again, we talked about some of the kinks, right? We talked about some of the kinks. And this is also that very verbal energy, right? Talking through it. Want to make you scream. So again, very similar to pile one. Okay? Sensual. That peeked its head earlier. Okay? But this is a romantic. This is not a super kinky person. They are into role playing. They're all into talking and being, like, they may talk dirty, right? Exactly. Oh my gosh, I promise I did not plan that. I did not. I thought I was going to see Talk 30, but like you have erotic stories. They tell you, they talk you through it. They tell you all of the nasty crap they're going to do to you, okay? Romantic sex. Again, I'm not making this up. Here we are. You watching this live. Romantic love, romantic sex. Okay, that's this person's energy. So I was doing that because I wanted to make sure it's desire. I wanted you to know that I was not like skimping on the 18 plus energy. That's just the energy of this pile and how this person is very sensual, romantic based sexual themes here. Okay, there's some kinks, we discussed them, but that's just this person's energies. Okay, so that is all I have for you, pal 2. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can stay in tune on what we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile 3, here we go. If you selected orange, this is your pile. Let's see your person's energy when they're flirting with you. I just dropped like half of this deck. Let's check it out. Let me see if I can. I don't take cards in the reverse naturally. I allow them to fall in the reverse, and then that's how I take them. Okay. So let's see. Your person's foreplay. Okay, so we'll take it. I mean, that flipped right out. Okay. I like that. That is interesting energy. I didn't expect that read. So you have here sweet surrender. Okay. Let's pull the book out really quick and see what that is. Time and space are things that cannot be. Now, I find that interesting considering what is at the bottom. So it says time and space cannot be, right? Like, I was already thinking on my next word. So yeah, things that cannot be. So time and space, making sure part of the flirtation, the foreplay, it feels a little familiar, is either distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? Or being close. And it could be that surrendering after distance, or it could be not even creating distance. Like, so some of you, this person's, it's a waiting energy, right? A creating distance and then having the surrender after. And others of you, it's just straight into the surrender energy, okay? At the bottom, you have standing alone. So for you, this person may need space. They may desire a lot of space to themselves, right? And in them making it clear with standing alone, when they want your attention, or they want to feed into you desiring their attention, that is when they really, I don't want to say cling, but they become very open, very receptive, very surrendering, very available. Okay. Whether that's distance for whatever reason, and then they do that, or if they just create the space to do that in general, right? Standing alone. So, and others of you, the standing alone, sweet surrender is them making themselves available, not after distance, but just either after some relationship, making sure that they're clear in that they are single and available. Like some of you, this energy of being single is relevant to the connection, to the flirting, to the surrendering of it. Okay. Yeah, but this person's energy is to be available. Okay. Surrendering. Openness. So I'm gonna pull another card from this. I'm gonna pull a card from this deck so we can get another overview, and then we'll hop right into this tarot deck. Okay. So pile 3, the color orange. What's your person's energy when they flirt? Like, how do they flirt with you? And like, what is their type of foreplay? Some of you, this person's very, very submissive when it's time for foreplay. So standing alone, there's a contrast of a independence versus neediness here for whatever reason. So let me see. Something about that is about the foreplay, about the way that they flirt, okay? So let me pull from this deck right here. Let's see what we get as we develop this energy for pile 3. Just one card. I only want one. Okay, you've got soul time, number 40. It says the frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Okay, so surrendering, that is the energy here, right? Allowing the possibility of a new reality to emerge. If this person is hyper independent, super in their energy of self, and right, because we do have that over here, right? Standing alone. If they're very set in their ways and want to do things their way and whatnot, compromise, right? Surrendering, sweet surrender is compromise. This person's when they flirt, like it comes from an energy of compromising, of okay, I'll do what it is you want me to do this time, like soul time again, but it says a new way of being, right? Like the new reality, like opening up to not having to stand alone, or to not standing alone anymore. Like if this person has trauma associated with connections, them wanting to be alone after that, after something possibly traumatic. But just again, the way they flirt with you is being very, very sweet, very, very, I don't want to say agreeable, but there's that compromising energy. At the bottom, you have integration. Exactly, right? The new way of being, that new reality emerging, and that merging, right? Surrendering and integration, making it clear, making you aware of how you two could merge, how well you two work. That's the energy of this person's flirting and the foreplay. And some of the foreplay is truly just being very attentive, right? Very touchy-feely, like the traditional forms of foreplay leading up to sex. So this card says the frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. So integration, okay? Merging. This person will merge with you and integrate themselves into your world and figure out ways for you to integrate into theirs. And that could be some of the foreplay, right? Like foreplay may be very mundane energy. It may be this energy of just doing regular basic stuff, right? Like grocery store, right? Library, just going to the park, things like that are situations and instances around the flirtation and the foreplay, okay? Let me pull from this tarot deck and we'll get more details about how this person flirts, what their foreplay is like. But it does feel like a very, very agreeable, compromising energy here. Okay, pile 3. So you do have the strength, power. You pull more. Something about this imagery feels like a duality of some sorts. It feels like this person in their flirtation, they show you a side of them that you're not used to seeing. Right? Something about it feels like you seeing a side that you're not used to seeing, a more agreeable, more compromising, I guess, relationship oriented version of them. That is Leo energy. Strength is Leo rules 5th house, so you may see a little more playful side, a little more fun side, like this person gets flirty in the traditional sense, right? That is the card of flirtation. Not the card, but it's ruled by Leo and the house of joy, pleasure, flirtation. So this energy in and of itself talks about how fun this person kind of becomes, like less, like if this person may be drama filled when they're flirting, they kind of simmer down on that. You have number 13, transformation. That's 2 major arcana on the table. Very intense person, intense connection. That is Scorpio energy, the death card of the 8th house. So this is all about sex, straight up. Sweet surrendering, just diving in headfirst into the intention of sex and sexual language, sexual energy, because again, Leo, 5th house, house of joy, house of pleasure, casual sex, romance, dating, the stuff, transformation, Scorpio energy, 8th house of sex. Okay, so that's the energy coming through. Very passionate, very deep, very integrating energy, merging together, surrendering to one another. And that's kind of the energy, the giving in, agreeable, compromising energy that comes through when this person's flirting with you. You do have at the bottom already, for whatever reason I wanted to look at that. That is the Justice card, balance, right? It's relationship energy. It is formal contracts and whatnot. So yeah, that's the, okay, see, look, I can't, all of the cards so far we've looked at, major arcana, very intense connection, and every single pile has been that way, in a way that I love that I film the way I film now, so that you can see, because it's like the connections are so intense, so I guess divine, like so spiritual, that the cards that come out are not cards that would typically come out in combinations like that. Okay, all of this major arcana energy. Okay, but this is the world, completion. This is also a card of completion, finishings, like literally the flirtation and the foreplay. It's not gonna be a tease. Nothing about this pile. It's all about actually integrating, all about that private time, all about surrendering, right? Powerful finishing energy, right? Feeling complete, merging with one another, but also obviously finishing as it relates to sex. Okay, so yeah, I love that energy for you. Let's see what's at the bottom now. The 7 of Wands, stand your ground, very active. This is a person that typically stands their ground. So something, it's always extremes in these piles, so pick where you are, or it could be a combination. The person's either really, really agreeable naturally, right, and they and like easygoing and passive, and then when they get in the mood, when they're foreplay, when they flirt, they get really dominant and aggressive. Or you have this other energy where they're typically dominant and aggressive, typically firm, standing their ground, not flexible in any way, because these two are very fixed energies. Leo and Scorpio are fixed signs. So if this person's really set in their ways, right, especially over here in this independent energy, hyper independent, my way or the highway kind of vibes, then like when they're flirting, when they're feeling like in the mood, they adapt. Like they stand their ground on what they want, but they adapt, right, according to how you need them to move. Okay, with the 7 of Wands, because this is someone that is very independent and successfully so. Like this is someone that really does well on their own, but in them flirting with you and having the foreplay, they're realizing like they have to compromise. They have to do like things that make you feel good and whatnot as well. So like this is not going to be someone that is a selfish lover. They're fully committed, fully aware that it takes two to tango, right? They're not going to just be selfish in that way, because I can already see that coming through, especially as it relates to how they flirt with you. So let me get some cards from this astrology based deck. Too many. Let's see. I don't know why I'm like throwing cards all over the place, but we'll get it together. This person may throw stuff for whatever reason. I don't know why, but when they're flirting, they may throw stuff at you just to be silly. Yes. Guidance. So number 24, when in Gibbous, you have the guidance card. Very receptive, right? So guidance, it is surrendering and it is receptive, being open to, I'm hearing the words open to interpretations, but that's not really what I mean. It's open to other opinions, open to what you want to do, open to how you want to engage them. You know what I mean? Being flexible with that guidance, just being a little more receptive. You have gratitude, which is Harvest Moon number 7, right? And with it in reverse, I'm just trying to see why it's like that. Like, why is it like that? And you do have, you may have wanted to pick another pile with that yin yang energy, but with that gratitude in reverse, this person typically, so something about it, well, I'll put it here. This person doesn't feel like someone that typically does well in connections. Like I'm not saying they're ungrateful. I think that's harsh. And some of you, your person may be, but they typically are not, they're not very receptive. They're not very open. They're not really, because gratitude implies a harvest. That's why you have the harvest moon. Like a harvest is receiving after putting in the work. This person may not do well with being receptive naturally, but for whatever reason, when they're flirting with you in the foreplay, they are very open to receiving, open to harvest at that point. Okay, so that's how you know they're flirting. That's the energy when they're flirting, a side that you're not used to seeing. Okay, so let me pull from this Moonology deck. We'll get some energy and further develop how this person flirts with you and their energy as it relates to foreplay. Pile 3. Give me something for this person. Okay, pile 3. Okay, so this came out in a previous pile. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. That is that receptive energy, though. I will say it's 4th house energy, so could be related to home, family, roots, stability, comfort, this person's comfort zone, right? This person has personal issues with being receptive, receiving that harvest and that gratitude, guidance, right? They're accepting other people's thoughts and processes, and just kind of wanting to do everything on their own with that stand your ground, right? Very firm. But when they're flirting, you see a whole new side, I'm telling you. And even in their foreplay, it's a whole nother side of them with this transformation energy, this universe, like this whole integrating energy, the surrendering, passive or receptive, possibly even submissive energy coming through. Okay, at the bottom you have full moon in Libra. It is a win-win outcome is forecast. So that card tells me, again, integration, balance. It is this person being open, being receptive, and really, I'm trying to figure out how to place this. Don't mind me and my pauses. I got it a little bit in frame. There we go. But yeah, just that's this person just knowing that in order for it to work, in order for you to even be receptive to their flirting, their foreplay, they've got to be willing to give and receive in balance. Like they have to be open and receptive to your energy, but they also have to give. So if they're struggling with the giving side or struggling with the receiving or even both, they're working through it, and you can see that progress when they flirt with you and during foreplay. Okay, so let me pull from this other deck. I will say, even though some of the cards that are coming through are a little bit similar, the energies, while I guess related, are very different, I feel, for each pile. Okay, how this person flirts, what's their energy during foreplay, This is all kinds of stuff, okay? Expansive, fair, expansive. You know, we'll take it. We'll take it. I wasn't gonna take it, but why not? You've got that Pisces energy, which is different. It's intimacy, intuition, compassion. That's that surrendering, that receptive, that merging, that integrating energy. 12th house, right? Again, of intimacy and merging. Very similar to that Scorpio energy. But we'll take all of these cards because why not? You've got Sagittarius, optimism, exploration, and freedom, growing, expanding their horizons, like soul time, like evolving, developing, and being ready for this win-win outcome. You know, like I said, this is someone that will give and receive in balance as it relates to a relationship and sexual energy. And here's that expansive energy again. So you've got Sagittarius, Jupiter, both of them on the table. Heavy presence here. You also have a heavy presence of Libra energy, but not necessarily because these are placements. They may be. Libra says consideration, fairness, and harmony. It's possible that one or both of you has any of the placements I've referenced, but Jupiter and Sagittarius here is all about growth, expansion, being open, receptive, surrendering, new thought processes, you know what I mean? Being more receptive. And Libra is here as fairness, with that win-win outcome is fairness, it's consideration, it's harmony, it's being agreeable, you know, again. Okay, Venus is at the bottom. That's even more Libra energy. This is the planet that rules. So many, every single pile has had a very weird synchronicity. So like all of the master cards, right? Like now you have the planet Jupiter with Sagittarius, right? And you got two Libra cards and the planet that rules that sign. So one of you or both of you may have planets in their home sign, like Venus in Libra. I mean, yeah, like Libra, like a Libra Venus, a Sagittarius Jupiter, something like that. Or like you may, like Pluto Scorpio, like things like that, Mercury and Gemini Virgo, things like that. So, but yeah, definitely give and receive love, find value and see beauty. This person, when they're flirting, very, very loving in a way. Like they're normally detached, they're normally guarded for a lot of you. But when they're flirting with you, it's very, very loving. It's open. It's receptive. The energy is totally different. But I love synchronicities, and I love Jupiter with Sagittarius and Venus with two Libras. That's beautiful. Okay. And that also it talks about when they're flirting with you, they see you, like this is how they see you and the energy that they give, very worldly, with that universe card with the world there, you know, knowledgeable, very smart, very insightful, intuitive, spiritual, just a lot of knowledge about things that may be foreign to you or foreign to them, or just, you know what I mean, like an open perspective, and also very attractive physically with the Libra energy coming through. Okay. So let me see more energy on when this person's flirting with you. They may compliment your knowledge, your all of the areas, right? That's ninth house energy of higher learning, professional development, just knowledge for the sake of having it and being worldly and cultured. They may compliment you on your beauty, you know what I mean? Like how you look, things like that when they're flirting with you, but very, very passionate. Okay. Let's see when this person's flirting with you, pile 3. These same cards are coming out. So unavailable, busy, absent, taken, hard to reach. So I feel like, I'll put this here. That's that energy, right? That's the standing alone energy. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, that's a standing alone energy. And so this person might, like I said, might be hyper independent. You do have powerful woman at the bottom that could be relevant for you, but I want at least one more of these cards, possibly 2, before I commit to the bottom. Okay. Thank you. Let me see what this is. Fireworks. Yeah. So like they go from either this guarded energy, or I think I mentioned that they may put some distance between the two of you to kind of make the heart grow fonder, or like as a bit of foreplay before coming in very passionately. but this person that feels a little guarded or whatever. And then you have all of this firework energy. So it's celebration, passion, loud, light, fire, brightness, vibrant energy, like loud Leo Sagittarius energy, right? Loving in that Libra energy. I know that that's not what that, when we think of Libras, that's not what we think of. I'm just saying, with this Venus energy coming through, but passionate, very, very passionate coming in when they're flirting. So, like I said, one or the other or both. So either unavailable, detached to make the heart grow fonder, or very, very passionate. And this could be both of for your same person, right? Like there may be instances with the distance and then the passion, or this is how they are. And then like when they're flirting, you see this whole other side of them, you know, either or. It's a general reading. So it's kind of going to relate differently for your people. Now, I want to say, I'm looking at this now. I love this deck for this reason. I feel like we're getting some sort of timelines. Libra season may have been relevant. Sagittarius season may be relevant, especially if you are watching in real time, because the thing about this unavailable card, it is in December, right? It's a December calendar. And then so far at the bottom, I have Ugly Sweater, which is Christmas, which is also in December. It's like holiday themes, silly, thoughtfulness, funny. So that may be a related timeline depending on when you watch this. Like December, Christmas may be a season that's relevant. And even if not, could be some sort of a holiday, okay, in which this person flirts. I think I'm going to leave it at that for this energy so that I can move on to the other decks. I still have 4 that I want to cover. Past life. K-Pow3. How's this person flirt? Yeah, especially since you have fireworks, it could be related to a holiday, like for example, 4th of July, any type of holiday where fireworks may be a thing. I'm actually not even, like, this is a very specific example for some of you. It could literally be Disney World, because you know how Disney World does the thing where they have like the fireworks and the parade and everything for the holiday season. I just saw that. Okay. So some of you may, part of your foreplay may be traveling, but there's definitely an intellectual feel here with that Libra, Sagittarius energy. Okay. Let's see how they flirt. Their foreplay for you, Pow 3. Tell me about this person. What's that? Sorry, didn't mean to knock that over. Abusive relationship. I can see that. If you find yourself in an abusive relationship, it's time to put a stop to it. Know you are deserving of real love. So got a lot coming from this, and don't panic. I promise. It's going to be fine. So abusive relationship, 1. It's a stoplight, so it kind of feels like that start-stop energy that I was picking up on earlier. Others of you, it could be that kink of that. It's like some of the foreplay is like that punishment thing. I think I did see Dom sub, especially since at the bottom you have abstinence, right? Like withholding from sex, which could feel like abuse in some instances. Like this person may withhold sex with abstinence from you as a means of foreplay, like a delaying of gratification, like I mentioned earlier, I think, and then to eventually surrender. So like that may be the kink, not gonna lie, but it also talks about you two may have a traumatic past as it relates to connection. And when you're flirting and the foreplay, it like the way this relates to the foreplay is in all of these conversations you have, or in you just being honest and opening and integrating with one another, getting familiar. You recognize this past, so you are making sure that you are both mutually feeling good and comfortable in the connection and feeling satisfied, especially sexually. That's what this win-win situation is, that fairness and that Libra, that giving and receiving love, surrendering, like all of this, right? You may have had a history with ungrateful partners, and like, so you two kind of have, or this person's been unavailable because of this energy, right? And then because of the energy they're feeling towards you, that's why this card is coming out. It's probably like a confirmation of trauma and why they behave the way that they behave, right? Your person may be abstinent for various reasons. It doesn't have to be the specific circumstance that I am describing, because again, this is a general reading. So let me get one more and I will take the bottom, like a true bottom. Thank you. At the bottom, we have new romance. So again, this is your confirmation if this is a new person, right? A new love will find its way to you. There's an opportunity to experience a positive new beginning, especially if you have that history of trauma, okay? Let me see. I can probably slide this up. Yeah, no, I'm messing up the table at this point. We'll put it here. It's fine. And then you have, infatuated love. Whether you are falling fast or it's a romantic obsession, stay grounded before you get caught in an illusion. Feels fast paced. It does. It feels like this person has a fear of moving too fast. That could be all of the energy you're getting, the hot, the cold, the resistance, the not giving, the not receiving. This person has fear of connections due to all of the energy that we just got through seeing. That's one of the reasons I like this deck. It kind of gets to the gritty of all of the things. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on with your person, not gonna lie. But it's okay. It's okay. This is just confirmation. So let me pull from another deck and we can get more energy on their foreplay. Some of you, if you are not getting the foreplay, if you're not getting the flirting energy from your person, this energy I've described so far is how your person will or would open up. And what I just discussed is the description of why you haven't been getting that energy and what this person's working through. With Sweet Surrender being your overview primary card, it shows me that if your person hasn't opened up, if they haven't been opening up, they've been unavailable, they will open up at some point at the right time, right? When they're ready to. Okay. So let's see that flirtation energy. I just got really, really warm. Like, I know my heater's on, but it is cold outside. So I know the heat, like, I don't know why I just got so warm. So that could be your person's energy. Clarity. Okay. Someone finally sees the answer that was always right in front of their eyes. The vision is clear. Therefore, what is to come shall be clear too. So maybe that's the heat, your person feeling the heat and kind of having the realization, especially those of you in no contact where this person's been unavailable and blah, 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 blah. Definitely some clarity coming through, someone having a realization. But again, something about the way this person flirts with you and their foreplay, it's the realization that happens with them. It could be a realization of how they feel for you. It could be a realization of you two being a good match, having things in common. Something about this clarity energy. Like, honestly, when this person flirts with you, they are very clear about it. And again, this card came out a little while ago. This person may do things to annoy you as means to be flirty. They may get on your nerves intentionally, okay? Let me see if I can get one more from this deck and we will take the bottom. Yeah, but it's very clear when this person flirts with you, very loud with the Sagittarius Jupiter energy. Warm embrace. Okay, so very touchy-feely, very clingy, that sweet surrender, just wanting your attention. It says, let yourself enjoy your partner's loving arms around your body. Their touch ignites a flame within you. So that's why I got hot. Like my whole, like, not like in a sexual way. Like I got really warm in here. And yeah, I mean, the heater's on, but it's cold outside and it's, yeah. So yeah, just a fire, like you ignite a flame. You make this person feel warm. I think that's cute that this card came out right after I was talking about hot I got. It's like an energetic embrace, right? Like your person hugs you, probably even energetically, like you think of you and you just get warm because like you can feel them sending you positive vibes. That's nice. That's adorable. But yeah, definitely this warm embrace. When they get flirty, this is what they do. They want to hold you. They want to hold your hand. They want to be like close, like really touchy feely, possibly PDA. But it definitely that flame, the loving arms. That's kind of their style of flirting. Very direct, right? Because they're clear in that. Okay, it's not subtle. At least it doesn't feel like that, especially since you have emotional support at the bottom. It says now is the time to check in with your emotions and your partner's thoughts and feelings. Ooh, okay, I see something here. So this abusive relationship could just be trauma on any end, and the support is because we're talking about how they flirt with you, right? And your foreplay, if you've been through something rough, it doesn't have to be extremely traumatic. It could simply just be a bad day. This person kind of comes in with that infatuated love energy, like a fresh energy of like, it's going to be okay, with the clarity, possibly even some advice, some guidance, and then like gives you the warm embrace and provides that emotional support. So that's part of their flirtation. And like the foreplay is being close to you when you need it, right? When you need it, okay? Checking in with you, giving you attention, okay? I'm gonna put that there. Let's pull from another deck. I actually have two more decks after this one. Let's see. How three. That's three cards. Okay, so you got free yourself, attraction, and very soon. You know what? I might as well, right? I looked at them, so might as well. So free yourself is it's time to take back control of your life. It feels like that Seven of Swords, not swords, I'm sorry. It's the Seven of Wands, that stand your ground, like freeing yourself. So this person, again, that independent energy, but it's both ways. This person's resistance to merging with someone due to whatever independent streak they have, and also freeing themselves of the bondage of wanting, of being afraid to merge with someone, okay? And then you have this attraction card, making sure you know they're attracted to you. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So they, again, maybe a spur of the moment thing when they flirt with you and whatnot. In some instances it's not, but I just feel like this attraction, again, it's clear. They're very clearly attracted to you, and they make it clear to you when they flirt with you. And then you have very soon. So this is a confirmation for you if that's what you've been waiting for. It's to clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. If there's another pile that you were called to, definitely check that out, because that card was there. Release your ex. I can see it here with this abusive relationship, this infatuated, all of this baggage this person's bringing in, okay? Right? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. When the right time, that like there's like, yeah. I'm not gonna repeat myself. It's clear here. So let me I'm gonna pull from this Twin Flames Soulmate Oracle deck. I'm gonna get 3 cards so we can talk about their energy. Yeah. This is a person that wants to cuddle, which is hilarious. It's really not hilarious, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of giggling a little bit internally, because like that's what they like to cuddle, but they're afraid to. You know, that's interesting energy. Yeah. Okay. So sweet honey, right? This is a person, I hear this person may bring you sweet treats. They may give you snacks. They may give you like a treat of some sort. But it is being sweet like honey in general. And so their way of flirting, they get really, really sweet. They may actually speak to you in a very sweet tone. Like they may like shift their whole energy when they're flirting with you. And it's very, very clear. And it's very, very welcoming, right? Very welcoming to you. Okay. So let me get, okay, that was quick. The bottom, you've got real deal. That card comes out a lot, okay? This card has been coming out a lot. So I'll put real deal down and we'll talk about these two that came out. So in love, right? Very clear that this person is in love with you when they're flirting with you, like sweet like honey, very, very clear in how they feel, and this chemistry. Okay, this chemistry talks about that attraction, this attraction energy here that they kind of can't really resist, right? They're surrendering to, freeing themselves of resisting the connection and whatnot. So like it just feels very natural, very comfortable when they're flirting with you. And chemistry could be same thing I mentioned, like sweet treats, like because of honey, I'm thinking possibly like just could be making tea, could be mixing drinks, like we could be talking about alcohol, any type of other concoctions. But yeah, that this person, sweet like honey, possibly some of you with this person's love language is acts of service. So I think they may feed you, they may give you food, like just right in love, sweet honey, chemistry, like they may make you food, they may make you stuff, they may just make you things in general. Okay, that's the kind of energy that this person has. So let me pull this Sex Answers Erotic Sex Oracle Hybrid. I'm gonna pull from here. I want 6 to 8 of these so we can get the spicy. For this person's flirty energy towards you, this person's like their level of foreplay for the connection. And fireworks, yeah, is the card that I'm over here doing, but like it wants my attention. It keeps being the only one to shift. So that may be relevant to this person and their sexual energy. Look at that. Sacred sex. Exactly. And again, this is kind of a commitment card for me, especially with Real Deal. If this person surrendering sacred sex, it's a deeply intimate, deeply spiritual thing. You do have some Pisces energy on the table, so that makes sense. But yes, sacred sex, that's what this person's intention is when they're flirting with you with the foreplay. Because again, I think we talked about how this person is very selective with their energy. They have trauma, so they don't really merge with they don't want to merge with just anyone. So it has to be a sacred connection for them to entertain it. Okay, it's like they're not flirting on a look at that, right? Warm embrace, right? It's fine, we'll leave the cards how they are. Warm embrace, loving touch. Okay, loving touch. This person likes to be touchy-feely, little kissy. Like that's how this person's energy is when they are engaging you as foreplay or just when they're flirting with you. Okay, I'm not taking expectations. I'm so tired of seeing that card. We're gonna pick another one. We'll get another one. It's fine. Okay, tease. And that may be that hot cold energy, right? Keeping things interesting, keeping you engaged by teasing, pulling back at some instances, creating space and making you wait. Entangled. And this is that embrace and touch energy, just merging. Like this is truly, when I say integration, like this is a person that will literally cling to you. Like, so like if you two have sex in like a bed, right? This person will cling to you for the rest of the night. Like it's a clingy attachment kind of an energy, right? Entangled, wrapped up into one another, literally. That's and this person may just be that way anyway. It may not even just be from a sexual perspective. It may, again, hugging, being very close to you, you know, when they're flirting with you, or just prior to sex. Okay, you've got hiding my intentions. It wasn't reversal. Maybe stepping out of that energy. And desire. Okay, lots of connecting here in the shadows with the forehead kiss and the forehead touch. That is the energy. I am called to pull 2 more. I said 8. Let's make love in the moonlight. Literally, as my light won't get out of the way. Spotlight on this for whatever reason. Let me get my last one. Thank you. Obsession. Okay, that's this person. They may be really obsessed. I mean, all of that touchy-feely, clingy energy, and I use the word clingy not in an offensive way, just so we're clear. At the bottom, you have bondage, right? Entangled. So again, I did say clingy, but I don't mean it in a negative way. Some people like to be close to that person all the time. You have entangled and bondage though. Like it is a thing. Obsession, entangled, bondage. This person's attached, and when they're flirting, especially as it relates to that chemistry card, if there's like, because chemistry could be like drugs or alcohol. I read that as that card as such sometimes. So then it really comes out how entangled, that word entanglement, entangled, bondage, obsessed they are with you, their deep desire, especially if they hide it often, okay? So that is all I have for you today, pal. What is that? Spiritual connection. We talked about that, and must have you soon, and you have very soon on the table. So you have additional messages. I didn't get to just stop the reading when I was ready to. So and if you couldn't see this card, that's the spiritual connection, because I know that angle, the light is hitting it directly, which could be symbolic. So that is all I have for you today, Pile 3. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on more readings like this one. Thank you for watching. All right, Pile 4, if you selected the color blue, then this is your reading. So let's see how your person flirts with you, what their energy's like for foreplay. I'm going to take one card from this deck to get a sexual overview, and then I will move on to a card from this deck to just kind of get in clarifier for the connection. Then we'll get into the details with this tarot deck and all of those oracle cards we have. So let me just, I already cleansed, I already shuffled. Somebody may be stalling, right? And just like my deck is forcing me to get on with it, maybe something that needs to happen. I was not trying to get to, but here we are. We've got the upright in the front. Number 1, the lady who waits. So literally, as I'm saying, somebody may need to get on with it. Here it is, flying right out of the deck, the lady who waits. And this is not gender specific. It could be you, it could be your person, but someone's been waiting for someone, okay? That is some energy surrounding the connection. I've got that over there, and look at that, that's not even upright. And then you've got soft whispers. So this person may flirt with you by whispering, literally, okay? They may maybe gently speak to you. They may have soft, gentle, like the words, what the, look at this, like they would just, what the, trine and cardinal. So I need to, I'll put them back in that deck when I get to it. But like, I didn't realize these were here. These flew out at some point of the reading, and I did not notice. It's very interesting that you have cardinal and trine. It's initiating energy, though. It is initiating energy. It's the beginning energy with the instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. So again, someone kind of needing to get on with it. Angelic support, harmony, perfect flow. So if this is you, this is your advice for you. I don't know how those cards got there, but the bottom here is love's secret, number 22. So maybe waiting, there's a whispering, because when I saw whispers, I heard people whispering. So this could not even just, this could be people whispering about a connection of some sort, but love's secret, right? But it is a lady who waits, soft whispers, like someone that is gently whispering or not speaking up, not loud enough. And then the secret, which could be like a secret admirer or something of that nature. This is crazy that these cards are just chilling off to the side. So let me pull from this other deck so we can get more energy on the reading. How is this person flirt? Waiting is also patience. It's a receptive energy, right? So that could be a bit of a submissive energy coming through for you or your person. Okay, let me get in. Okay, How's your person flirt with you? Pile 4. Let's get a card, please, to see their sexual energy when during foreplay or and when they're flirting with you. You've got 2 cards. Something about the number 2 for you and your connection. You've got Merkaba, which is, it says the frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. Interesting. And then you have Gaia, number 28, which is the frequency of Gaia, reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. Something about a memory and emerging. Okay, so there may be a memory. Someone may be waiting as a result of a memory, right? Like somebody may be replaying a memory for whatever reason I'm getting and waiting for that memory. Okay, you have the light. Great card to come out here. The frequency of the light supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke in others. Okay. Interesting energy here. Let me pull from these tarot cards. It's all about fun with that delight card at the bottom. But memories, and Gaia feels like earth. Memories of you two doing something. One, make this person feel good, but it's like that's related to the connection. Okay, so let me get a good, and we'll get the details here. Okay, pile 4, color blue. Let's get energy on this person, how they flirt, and their energy as it relates to foreplay. Come on, why are we? There we go. I guess I was being a little too delicate with the deck. You've got the heart chakra, number 4. Cancer energy here with the Triumph card. This is the Chariot. And one more. We'll take the bottom. Okay, you got emotional withdrawal in reverse. So that is the 8 of Cups of a not leaving. So you got opening up, you got chasing, you've got not going anywhere. Sacral chakra. You may have also wanted to select pile 2, the orange one. Okay, because with this the light energy and this sacral chakra, it's you may have wanted that may be your additional pile. And then there's also you may have wanted more than one pile. You may have watched a lot of this video because you even have green here. So like I said, something about the colors, heart and sacral chakra, that is healing, right? That is being receptive and open to love. Those are the 2 that would most impact your romantic connections, right? With your heart being open and your sacral chakra energy, the energy of receiving, right? That is also the chakra that rules your sexual pleasure, right? With the light, if there's issues surrounding sexual nature, that is your confirmation. But the way this person flirts, all in, right? Look at the sexual energy, delight, sacral, because I was thinking of 5th house energy with that delight card, but again, sacral chakra and delight. Okay, and looking at your cards that we have here, it is an energy of when they're flirting, very sexual, very passionate, very fun, but also very loving, right? It's not just fun, and sex with no attachment, it is open and loving, right? Especially with this Cancer energy, it is emotional vulnerability, okay? Especially if that's what you've been waiting for, or if they waited prior to flirting with you, or waited prior to the foreplay to engage you sexually. Because with emotional withdrawal in reverse, it is that open space, that is that heart chakra, that triumph, right? That emotional maturity that came from evolvingness, right? Evolving and being one, and those memories, and dealing with it, and being patient, right? That's the energy. So this person's very loving, very fun when they're flirting, very well rounded, very healthy in their approach to sex. For whatever reason, it just feels like a healthy approach to it, and being open enough, right? But here is an energy of home, right? I know it looks like travel because of the horse, but it's home, fourth house energy of the home and comfort. And this is kind of the Eight of Cups would have been stepping out of your comfort zone. So this person flirting with you, is something they have to feel comfortable doing if you're waiting. Like, they have to feel comfortable like flirting with you, pursuing you romantically, or they have to feel comfortable engaging you sexually here, right? In order to do it. Like, if they're not feeling like they're going to be comfortable having sex with you, then they're not going to like start the flirtatious foreplay, right? Because, you know, and I know this says emotional withdrawal, but in reverse, it's not pursuing. It's not pursuing, okay? Only because it's the Eight of Cups, which would be proceeding with something, okay? It's the evolving beyond a comfort zone, right? But there is a dual meaning here with that emotional withdrawal. It talks about, in reverse, it talks about them giving you energy, that again here. So let's pull from these astrology based decks so we can get more details on this person's energy when they're flirting with you. Just want one, maybe two, but not that many, okay? How for persons, thank you. At the bottom, you have Ignite, first quarter, and that is finalizing energy. So it's number 11, first quarter, Ignite. So that is that cardinal energy in those cards that were randomly just chilling off to the side. And then you're almost beyond the stage. And I don't know why I'm hearing you're almost beyond the stage where it's awkward, the flirting and the foreplay. So just hang tight, be patient, because this shows someone that is getting comfortable. Like, we talk about comfort a lot with these cards that we have here. Okay, so I'll put this here. You have Libra energy, the peacemaker. Exactly, that is also energy of comfort, the peace, like peace and comfort, and just feeling in your element. That's the energy. You have number 9 here. So your person, giving and receiving balance, 7th house energy ruled by Venus, right? Relationships and whatnot. So I kind of hear music, and there's no music. So like, this person may really, really like music. They may send you music. You may talk about music. That may be a talking point as it relates to them flirting. But yeah, this peacemaker, this Libra energy, it feels like them just being in a good space when they flirt with you, okay? And when they begin to do so, it is one with the intention of truly like engaging you romantically with the Libra card. Very serious tone, okay? Let me pull from this Moonology deck and see what I get about how this person flirts. But he definitely, with soft whispers, it's just a soft approach, a sweet, speaking to you very softly. Let me see if I can get one. Power 4, thank you. Let's see. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. More green. So yeah, Definitely needed those energies here. That is day-to-day energy. This person may see you day to day, look for ways to engage you day to day. Because Virgo is sixth house energy, it is acts of service, it is work, it is your just daily tasks, the way you maneuver life in a regular sort of way. That's the energy for that sign. It's also attention to detail. So this person may use talking points, details about you that they remember as a means to flirting and reminding you that they remember, like making sure you know they remember what you talked about, right? That they were listening. They may even give you something based on a conversation you had about something that you like not like nice small gesture, or do something for you with that a time to give rather than take, like acts of service. A personal issue reaches resolution. This card came out for like so many piles, I don't even remember. But it's full moon in Cancer. Cancer energy again of home and comfort. You may have Cancer placements. They may have Cancer placements. Yeah, definitely. What is that? Blessing moon contentment is trying to jump out. So I'll show it to you. I'm just shifting this deck so that I can have more space. Remind this person may give you a blessing. They may treat you as such, right? Especially if you have issues. I see this person's flirting. It's not really flirting and foreplay, but it leads to more attraction, more passion in a connection, supporting you, right? Personal issue reaches resolution, and a time to give rather than take. Something you need day to day, something you need support with day to day, whether it's emotionally related to your home, your family, your health, your wellness, your job, like something this person is helping you with or would help you with, plans to help you with in a setting where flirtation would happen, as a means to get closer to, with that patience energy. Ooh, peacemaker for sure. This person's definitely supporting you some way, or will or could, because that's kind of their flirtation, I guess, those acts of service. This Virgo energy, this Cancer energy, this very nurturing combination. And with peacemaker, just making you comfortable, right? Especially if you've been guarded, to open you up. Let me pull from this deck to get more energy of their flirtation. I don't have any super sexual energy yet outside of this fun energy, but we have a deck at the end specifically for that. So if it doesn't come out within these next several decks, we'll definitely touch on it at the end, okay? So let me just make it past these astrology based decks. I'm trying so I can see what's going on. I didn't even put this cards back in. I'll add them. You have fixed. That is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. That's that exact energy that I was getting here, right? Making you feel like not making you feel like they are being loyal to you, making you feel safe, comfortable, vulnerable with them in those instances, and like being very gentle with you. At the bottom, you have Neptune, dreams, and transcend. I'm not worried about keeping it. For whatever reason, these cards were meant to be seen in this pile, but I'm just gonna use that fixed energy and move on from this deck. Okay. But yeah, that definitely memory. Look, I just split the deck, and you have do you remember something about memories, past lives, karmic, soulmates, reminiscing. Okay, make sure and this was already at the bottom, so it doesn't count, but make sure not make sure, but just, or maybe make sure something. Let me know what you need to make sure as it relates to memories. There's something you need to remember related to the connection. Let me know. It'll be different for all of you. This is a general reading. So let me see what I can get related to this person's energy when they're flirting with you. And so the most interesting thing happened. It was warm. And yeah, the heater is on, but it just shut off. Earlier I got warm in one pile, and now I just got a chill. And I think it was the last pile, and I got a reference to honey in that. You may want to watch one or both of these piles, but I got warm and I just got cool. And I promise it's not me. Like, it's not even that kind of a chill, hot flash kind of a day. It's just interesting that, like, Like I feel like a breeze of air. There's no air. My fan actually isn't even on right now, like it normally is. So but you have sweet and sticky in reverse. So codependency, messy, unhealthy attachments. What's that all about? So with that chill, waiting, someone's feeling out in the cold. Could be you, could be your person, but waiting out in the cold, right? Beginning of igniting of a flame for warmth. Okay. And that is your person's affection coming in, them supporting you. Okay. Red flags is at the bottom. So if you're codependent or they're codependent, that's a message, but that's not the topic. So we're not going to dwell on it. I'm just making sure you get all of the messages that come through for you. Okay. Those two instances could also be you being you or them, not just you, being overly reliant on each other or the connection. Rebel is here again. Strong-willed protester, nonconformist, opposition. There's a bit of resistance. Let me get one more and I will take the bottom. Power forward, blue. Let me get one more, please, for this person's flirtatious energy and how they foreplay. They're real slow. I'll give you that. Like they move slow. Okay. This card came out too. Prioritizing work over love. Workaholic. This is my career in reverse. So what's at the bottom? Vampire energy, vampire, draining, lust, darkness, low vibration. So some of instances, a specific message coming out for some of you. One or both of you is really has an unhealthy attachment to the other. And it's like draining, like you're kind of using each other because of an imbalance in the heart chakra and the sacral chakra, especially with all this waiting. Like it's a lacking of a balance. I will say this energy here, one maybe, I'm hearing another specific instance. One may be codependent and super attached. One may be super detached. Okay, I can see that in this rebellious energy. And I also see as a means of flirtation, this rebel energy is saying something to me that I'm trying to translate. That could be an issue too as well. Like maybe like some sort of a language barrier, like a translation issue between the two of you. But yeah, okay, so somebody here, and it could be you, could be your person. This energy, this codependent energy, it was one thing, like that unhealthy attachment, like clinging. And then I guess baby got fed up with the wait and got really rebellious and like threw themselves into work, possibly day to day, like with the Virgo energy here. Like, you know what I mean? With the career, like hyper fixating on the work to avoid the connection. So that's just coming through for you guys. I'm just reading it. So let me get into these love-based oracle decks so we can see more on how they flirt with you and their foreplay. I'm looking at the cards to see if there's anything else I may be missing from that. Some of you, this person's foreplay is like a biting or sucking of some kind. Let me see. Smooth sailing. A new love interest will be easy to get to know, smooth and steady, relax and see where the boat goes. Some of you, this person's flirtatious nature is just super passive. That's why you've got all this waiting energy, like just super passive. It's like some of you, this person doesn't even know how to flirt. Like they don't even know how to flirt. They're just like, you know, taking it easy, seeing where it goes, just waiting it out. Teamwork, right? Like they give you what you give them, kind of an energy. I want one more from this deck before I take the true bottom. Marriage. Okay, yeah. This person may not, that is that energy, that seventh house energy in that Libra card. It says you will either take your relationship to the next level or you will get married. Much to celebrate, right? You do have the delight card here. The bottom, you have good on paper. Yeah, somebody's really focused on their career in this situation. You'll date someone because you should, but the factor is missing. They don't excite you. I don't think that's true. I think good on paper talks about someone that's doing well for themselves career wise, right? And they look good on paper. And it also talks about papers like contracts. Marriage could be career contracts. If there's an issue you have or an issue they have, Spirit wants you to know that it's going to be resolved. So many things that are not about flirting are in your pile. You're welcome, I guess. But yeah, it's a lot coming through as it relates to just your life. But probably because some of you here, like a good percentage, not all of you, maybe about half of you are just waiting. This may be no contact and this person isn't actively flirting with you. So we're getting information on the connection overall in place of that. But let's tap into it for those of you where that is not the case. So how is this person flirting with Power 4? The color blue. How is this person flirting and what's the foreplay? Give me something. Two cards. Great. Safe place. Yeah, it's all about protection and security, right? Safe place, clinging, holding, hugging. I mentioned the biting. Not saying he's biting her neck, but he's in her neck and it could be a bit of a nibble there. That's some flirtation, foreplay. For sure. But there's nothing like being able to let your guard down and know that you are protected by your partner's love. So some really safe, secure energy, right? When this person flirts with you, those of you where this person is actively flirting with you or you're in a position where it can happen, will happen, this could be future energy, safe place, comfortable, supporting energy for you, annoyance. This card came out in so many piles. Some of y'all's people is so childish in some instances because like why is this a flirtation? Okay, like annoying you for fun, right? In your face, in your way, just to be annoying and for your attention. It says you or your partner may be annoyed right now. Give each other space to cool off to avoid more arguments. Could be relevant for some of you no contact situations. But again, this as a flirtation is just someone that annoys you for fun as a means, but it's all in fun. Like there's like it's not cruel. It's just being a bit of a pest, right? Love at first sight. The instant gravitational pull you two felt when first meeting lets you know that this is a soul connection. Okay, being in each other's space is a thing. How this person feels, but yeah, for sure, that's how this person flirts with you, giving you their full attention, right? Creating a safe space. Again, probably being a bit of pest just for fun, like for a laugh with that delight card, just being funny. That's the kind of energy this person gives. I'm probably going to have to pull from that astrology-based oracle deck again because I almost grabbed it accidentally. And now I'm intrigued. Express your love is at the bottom. So I'm going to pull from here. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. We have that. We do. We have that a couple of times, right? Right here too. So very interesting. Again, formalized thing, formalized paper work, contract-based energy. You have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, right? I want one more for whatever reason, and then I'll take the bottom again. So this is a clear message. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, okay? Especially if you've been waiting, that's a confirmation for you. At the bottom, you have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, especially if there's a disconnect, if there's some argument here. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. Let me pull from this astrology based deck, the one where the cards were just chilling off to the side and we didn't realize. Let me pull from this and get one in the bottom, just because now I feel like I may have rushed it. I'm not gonna lie. And maybe that could be the nature of the connection. Someone feels like something was rushed. Okay. Let me get a card for how this person flirts with pile 4. Pluto. Transform. Okay. Some changing energy. And Mars, move forward, defend self. So that was a delay, right? A delay in me pulling this card. But in that delay, we have this time to change, to transform, to grow, evolve, past memories and whatnot, so that you have that energy to proceed, so that someone has that energy to move forward, right? There's an energy of proceeding after a delay coming through here. So let me pull from my last 2 oracle decks. I'm going to pull 3 from this deck. This is my Twin Flame Soulmate Oracle. I'll say 3 and then the bottom. All right. Faith, confidence, comfort, feeling secure that things are going to work out. So this person's part of them, the foreplay, or it's feeling less like foreplay and more leading up to sex, leading up like being close, helping you feel safe, making sure you have faith in whatever situation. You do have secret admirer here. They may not be honest about their feelings towards you. We get one last one, possibly 2 more. There is a card coming out. Give me a minute. I say a minute, I mean a second. Someone may be saying to give them more time than they actually need. Someone may be saying, they may be saying they need more time. They need more time than they need, but they also may tell you that they'll take more time than they actually do. What flipped out here is the no, right? The bottom you do have coming together. So I am going to pull another one to see what this no is for. If you were thinking of a question or something and you got that no, it could be a confirmation, but as the reader, I feel like I want to know what is this energy? Okay, because we did have coming together when this no came out at the bottom, and now you have true love. So whatever the no is, whether if that no was give up, it's saying faith, true love, and no. If that no is if this person is your secret admirer, could be in some instances. Okay. The bottom, you do have elusive. Some of you may be asking without a specific person in mind, hoping I'll identify them, and this person's gonna be content hiding in the shadows. So there's a group of you, this tiny group of you, where you don't even know who this person is, right? When you clicked it because you support me, or you clicked it because the thumbnail was interesting, and you're like, let me see if I'll know. This is a confirmation that yes, you do have a secret admirer, but if you haven't figured it out based on the details, then this person is elusive. It's not the right time for you to know about it. Okay. That is a very interesting spin. Was not expecting that. So let's get into this 18 plus energy. For those of you where all of these other energies do not apply, if you're just here for your person, how they flirt with you and their foreplay, let's get to it. Because I thought it would come out in some of the other cards. Not necessarily. So here we go. This is why we have that deck. Okay. Pile 4 You see open to relationships and fetishes there, so that may be a message for some of you. But you have bondage. This person does like binding you to them just emotionally and all of that, I see in some instances. So it makes sense that sexually they're into bondage. But yeah, that's kind of the flirting. The foreplay is clinging to you and your energy, even in instances where they're being like an energy vampire and annoying you, clinging to you. That's their flirtation. That's their foreplay. Okay, there's 2 cards coming out. We'll see what that is. But you have worth waiting, right? You have lady who waits, worth waiting. Some of them is that's their approach. That's their foreplay, is the distance. I think it came through in other piles, but it's also taking their time with you, right? Like the subtle things, like really when I talked about the biting and the neck energy, right? Really taking their time, right? Some of them, this waiting energy is a non-action. It's a non-flirtation. Take it as it resonates, but you do have going to make you mine, right? Taking their time with you, being patient about it, but going to make clinging. You're theirs. So far at the bottom, you do have hot sex. Okay, what is this? Got mixed signals, 100%. Makes sense. Makes sense. Hot and cold, right? That hot and cold, that's the flirtation. Getting on your nerves 1 minute, being super sweet and loving the next, right? Let me see what this is. It's on the floor. Gentle loving. Interesting. I want to taste you. Well, yeah, we talked about that biting, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of saw it like watermelons. I was gonna say like some fruit and fruity, but yeah, want to taste you, definitely. Foreplay again. This is the person that gets very flirtatious with their mouth, both verbally and physically. Like you'll know, because they'll like start putting their lips on you. Losing my voice a little bit. That's interesting. Didn't have that energy all night. So let me see. Submit to me. It's a good energy coming through for you. I'll take 2 more because I normally pull 6 to 8. So I'll go 8. I'll go 8. Okay. Dress sexy for me. Oh, that's cute. This person, they dress a certain way for you. Like when they know they're gonna see you, they wear like they really clean up. Like they make sure like they like moisturize, they dress really nice, they might make sure they smell good, put a little lotion on, like, you know what I mean? Like they do extra things when they know they're gonna see you. That's really cute. Domination. Yeah, that may be that aggressive energy, like that energy of annoying you, and but again, there's a domination vibe here, like coming through for sure. And I want 1 more. I do, I really do. And then I'll take the bottom because I want to see where we're going with this domination energy. Let's clarify this domination energy for pile 4, and we'll close this out. 1 more, please. Show your wild side. Exactly. So yeah, when sometimes they get a little reckless when they're flirting. Like it's a bit dominant, a little wild, but like kind of kinky, you know what I'm saying? That's the energy kind of coming through with this person. And you have erotic stories at the bottom. So this is a person that talks really dirty to you. They'll tell you to dress, they'll say dress sexy for me, right? That's what they'll say. Might even pop up with a booty call, all aggressive. I say all aggressive, but like on a whim or something like that. Like that may be the energy coming through when they're flirting and the foreplay. I was gonna say role play, but could be. Okay, so this was a journey, pal 4. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in tune for what things we post on this channel. Thank you for watching.